going on, guys? Welcome back to the Bad Critics Podcast, episode 4?
Yes.
Episode 4. So, every podcast always got to do that one MCU episode. And today, this is that episode. And they don't really know what we're doing, right? Kind of. They have somewhat of an idea. So, I had an idea. Instead of just ranking the MCU movies one by one or doing like a tournament type thing, I feel like that would get repetitive. So instead, we're doing a kind of like, the best way to explain it is like an award show type thing. So each category is going to be a different phase, and in every phase, we're going to have awards that we give out, which they don't know what they are either. I just wrote them down, and we're going to see where this takes us. So category 1 is phase 1, first award, most compelling and transformative origin story. So, it's pretty obvious what this is. Phase 1 hero who had the most compelling and transformative origin story. And by the way, phase 1 is Iron Man through Avengers. So,
okay.
Damn.
I think this is pretty...
Oh, it's easy, right?
Yeah.
Is it?
Iron Man?
It's Iron Man.
Is it Iron Man?
Yeah, because he has to
think
face
so.
with the guilt of having created like nuclear weapons for the
Basically
enemy.
helping terrorists.
Yeah,
and stuff
exactly.
Like that. I guess his is the most affecting, but Captain America?
That one was kind of on one of the...
It's cool, but it's like it's very like baseline.
But
Yeah, I don't like how it takes place in the past.
if you're talking
It
about
seems more boring.
transformative, he travels 50 years into the future at the end of the movie.
Oh my god.
See...
Nah, I think the guilt that Iron Man faces.
I mean,
as a
I agree.
human
I'm just
is
playing like
so much
devil's
more.
advocate. I'm just trying to
So
think
is-
it out for other people. It
well,
would be
like,
Iron Man.
Definitely not Thor.
Thor. I
No,
mean,
definitely not Thor.
No.
his movie isn't even that long.
No, and they repeat the same story for each of his movie.
It's
Thor
just
1,
he's
Thor
not
2.
worthy,
He
and
has
he
to,
becomes worthy.
He has to learn humility
Yeah,
by the end of the
yeah.
movie.
This was
They've
the
done
first,
it so many
this was
times.
the first one.
Yeah, that's true. Iron Man's
give
the
it
best
Iron Man.
movie.
Iron Man.
Firstly, I think it's definitely the best movie outside that in that phase outside of the Avengers.
Outside of Avengers.
And yeah, I think his is the
I-
most deep for sure. I think it's the most real too,
What do you mean? Because of the war?
because freaking like terrorism and like terrorist groups, like
Yeah.
it is
I feel
real
like-
fucking real.
If we're not counting the Incredible Hulk, because obviously we're not counting that, right?
It counts though.
Yeah, it does.
It's MCU.
But I would say this is really the beginning.
Well, this is the first one. Hulk
the
comes
MCU?
after. Yeah, Hulk's the second
I
movie.
thought Hulk came out before.
No, Iron Man
I always
came
thought
out
that
first.
too.
Hulk
But
came out second.
The
You
end
can
credits,
look that up.
The end credits is him meeting Robert Downey Jr. as Tony
Because
Stark.
the timeline's all different.
Uh-huh.
So, the first movie is Iron Man.
Mhm.
The second movie is Iron Man 2. And while Iron Man 2 is happening, Thor and Hulk are happening at the same time.
Oh, shit.
Because,
Yeah.
he's already been acquainted with Nick Fury and Black Widow, and that
Mhm.
happens in Iron Man 2. And at the end credits scene of Incredible Hulk, he meets Iron Man.
Yeah.
And during Iron Man 2, Nick Fury talks about finding a god with a hammer in Texas.
But Iron Man's the one that really got it going.
Yeah,
to
he
be fair.
did. He did. He's literally the nucleus
Of like the whole
Exactly.
the whole thing.
It's
So I
all
would
around
say
him.
Iron Man.
Easily Iron Man,
All right.
I think.
So let's go on to award number 2, best Phase 1 villain.
Oh, that's easy.
Are we?
Should we
are
count Avengers?
That's what I was gonna
It's
ask.
Loki and Avengers.
Because-
I feel like we shouldn't count it because it would be too easy.
What?
It should be Loki. Everybody knows that. Because he's a villain twice. He's the only
Yeah.
one that's a villain twice.
Yeah.
In Thor 1 and in Avengers.
And what? Every other villain is just a copy of the hero.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
And Loki's his own character.
So if it wasn't Loki, it would either be Red Skull,
No.
Ironmonger,
No.
or what? What's the other one?
Who's the other one?
Abomination?
Abomination.
Oh, from Hulk.
Hulk.
And if it's between those, it's Abomination.
I would say it would be Red Skull. He seemed the most interesting.
I would say Abomination as well, but I still think I'm going to go with Loki.
Yeah, it would have
Yeah.
to be Loki.
I guess-
It's,
yeah, Loki.
It has to be. He's the only one deserving of it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because,
Oh, that shit is so good.
Loki is good.
Tom Hiddleston as Loki is so good.
All right.
Yeah,
So
that was a pretty easy award. This is the easy
So-
ones.
Without a doubt.
In fairness, Phase 1 is probably the easiest to give awards to.
Yeah.
All right. So award number 3, most MCU moment before it became the MCU we know today.
Ooh.
So, like, explain this. The scene that most encapsulates the MCU signature style of blending humor, action, and heartfelt drama, even before, like, that formula was created.
This might also be easy. It's going to be in Avengers, I feel like.
With what?
When
What's-
they
what
get in a
scene?
circle and the pans around them, and then they start getting busy at the end of the movie.
What about, like, the humor, though?
I mean,
Like, if that scene was created today, and it would be like this. It would show the camera going around them, and then something would hit them. And then it would be, ha, 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 ha.
would it?
I think so,
I don't know.
yeah. They literally do that in Guardians of the Galaxy, too, when they're all standing together.
So it can't be that one because of the humor.
I would say,
Or
like,
lack of
I would say,
humor.
in Avengers, when Hulk is, like, slamming Loki,
Then, yeah.
I would say that.
I was also going to say when they're in the helicarrier and Iron Man is having beef with Captain America. He's like, everything like good that came out of you came out of a bottle. And he's like,
That's true.
and you have the suit. Take that away. What are you? And
I was gonna
it
say
kinda
that
cooks
too.
his ass.
Yeah.
That's probably true, yeah.
'Cause it's a really good character building moment
And
for everyone.
you know, they're serious, but it's also kind of funny.
They also throw it down later.
That's true. And
In that
like
movie.
Hulk and Thor
Yeah.
fight right after.
Yeah,
They all like get busy.
that's true,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
But also in Avengers is Shakespeare in the Park.
Shakespeare in the Park.
Yeah, when Thor, Iron Man, and Captain America are fighting each other because they're trying to get Loki. You don't remember that?
Yeah, there's
part?
like a 3-way fight, right?
Yeah, it's a 3-way fight.
Oh, I think I remember that.
And Iron Man makes a joke of like, "Mother, where art my drapes?" Because Thor's wearing a cape.
Okay, that sounds like the
something
most, like...
that. And
Yeah.
they get busy right there
I'll say
too.
that.
And that scene looks a lot like in Endgame
When they're fighting Thanos.
Thor, Captain America, and Iron Man are fighting Thanos.
So you think it was like a parallel?
It looks exactly the same when you think about it.
Yeah.
Really, like if you watch them, it looks very
Because it's
similar.
like Thor shooting lightning at Captain America, who's deflecting it on.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Endgame was supposed to
Iron
be
Man.
like kind of go back to the basics, right?
But
Yeah.
I guess that would.
I never noticed
Yeah.
that parallel. That's a good point.
MCU.
Yeah.
I'm be honest, thought of it right now. When
You
I was
don't-
thinking of it, I was like,
You don't even
they
know
look.
what you're saying.
No, but they look similar, like how I remember it.
Yeah.
Like they're in like kind of like a forest area, but in
It's just that-
Endgame, the forest is gone.
Yeah.
But just the way everything.
And
is,
it's just instead of fighting each other, they're fighting a
yeah, it's
common
just
enemy.
like put Thanos in the middle,
Yeah.
and then it works.
That's
Damn.
good, yeah.
I would say probably
I
that
think-
scene.
I think you
Then.
just talked me into it. I think that's a
I
good
think that's
point.
pretty
Yeah,
good
yeah.
scene.
All right.
Yeah, there you go. Shakespeare in the Park.
All right. So award number 4 for phase 1. Best sidekick, mentor, or MVP supporting character. I would say, what's his name in Iron Man 1? The original,
Terrence Howard
yeah.
as War Machine.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude,
he's
he
like,
was
maybe next
goated.
time.
It's either him or Don Cheadle. Don Cheadle's Iron Man 2,
Iron Man 2 isn't in phase 1.
isn't it?
Is
Yes,
it?
it is.
Is it?
Yes, it's before Avengers.
Okay.
I think phase 2 starts with Ant-Man, right?
Iron Man 3.
Phase 2 starts with Iron Man 3, yeah.
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 So
yeah.
Iron Man 2
Oh,
happens
yeah,
before
that's
Avengers.
true, yeah.
So
So who's better, Don Cheadle or...
it's Don Cheadle.
But by that point, were they already, like, funny? No. huh?
Yes. In Iron Man 2, they are funny because there's that one scene when they're fighting Whiplash and he's like, "Oh, check out my guns." He shoots a little rocket at Whiplash and just ding.
So
it
this is,
bounces
basically,
off.
this is basically a who's the better War Machine?
Yeah, or Hogan. Happy
I was going to
Hogan.
say Hawkeye
Ooh,
or
that's a
Black
good one.
Widow.
Black Widow in Iron Man 2.
But she's barely in it,
Yeah,
really,
she's in
isn't
it.
she?
She's-
Or say Nick Fury.
Yeah.
Nick Fury is like, I feel like Nick Fury would be the obvious
But
answer.
he's really only in Iron Man 2.
He's in Avengers as well.
Yeah.
But his best moment in MCU in general is in phase 2, not phase 1.
Yeah.
When what?
When he faces death. They're like chasing him in a car scene, and then he lasers through the ground.
Whoa.
That shit
yeah,
is
yeah,
sick.
Yeah, he's sick in that movie.
So
So it's War Machine or Hogan? You know, or
Phil Coulson,
that's what I'm thinking.
Who?
Phil Coulson.
that's not the
The guy who
okay,
dies in
yeah.
Avengers
Phil-
1.
Or what? Natalie Portman in Thor.
forgettable.
Or
Or
what's
Kat
it-
Dennings.
Yeah.
It could be like. It should probably be War
What
Machine.
about Hawkeye?
He's not.
In Thor, he's like
But
the.
he's not like a sidekick. He's literally trying to kill Thor.
He's just. Is he a supporting character in that one? Technically.
Like,
I'll call him a
kind of,
supporting
but he's
character.
barely in there. Like, split
Yeah, he is
second.
barely in
He
there.
just shoots an arrow at Thor.
That's true. Yeah.
And that's like it.
So I guess it would be either between War Machine and Happy Hogan.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Probably Don Cheadle.
Really?
I think Hogan
Actually-
becomes a lot better of a character later.
Later, when he becomes like the funny.
When they start
Yeah.
doing, when he starts doing Spider-Man, he becomes a better. I'm just saying he's a better character because
Yeah.
of Spider-Man.
I forgot how good Don Cheadle is in Iron Man. So he like
He's
he I don't want to say he carries it, but he's a big factor in that movie.
Do you think Terrence Howard would have done better though, if he kept
No.
the role up to this day?
No.
Why?
Weirdly, I don't think he can do action.
Really?
I don't think so.
He's never been in an action.
I think he's
role?
a better actor than Don Cheadle.
That's
a
why.
hot
That's
take.
why I think like.
I think he's a better actor, but he can't. I don't think he
I-
can do the action like everybody
I don't
else
think
can.
he'd be able to like do the comedy.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He doesn't have the comedic
Oh,
Oh,
talent
his
maybe
that
would be
Don
like,
Cheadle
come
does.
Maybe that
on,
would've
man.
But maybe that would have been better.
Maybe it would have been more serious. Like him going back and forth with Robert Downey Jr.
I can't
would
see it.
not work.
No.
No.
What do you mean, like comedically going back and forth?
Comedically, it would not
Yeah.
work at all. I don't think he's funny. He's not. I've never seen
In
him
this
where he's
version of the
funny.
MCU, yeah, I don't think he would.
I don't think it would click.
But if they were to continue going on that like somewhat serious role, then
Weird-
he would have.
Yeah, weirdly, he's
better.
too serious of an actor. Even though
In the first one, he had like some comedic parts, didn't he?
I don't really remember. He's
Yeah.
forgettable.
Yeah, he is forgettable.
Damn, why'd they switch him?
He wanted too
He wanted
much
more
money.
Damn,
He wanted as much or more than Robert Downey Jr. I believe.
because he was more popular at the time.
Yeah, I mean he was a bigger actor
Yeah.
technically.
Damn, so they gave it to a Don Cheadle. That's
yeah, and they're
crazy.
like, "Fuck you, give it to Don Cheadle." And Don Cheadle's like, "I ain't got nothing else."
So War Machine then?
I would say War
Yeah,
Machine.
Don Cheadle's War Machine.
All right. So for the last award of Phase 1, most better than remembered moment. So what this means, the Phase 1 element, scene, or character that's surprisingly better than remembered.
Hmm.
This is a tough one.
That is
It's better than remembered.
better than remembered. This is. I'm just gonna keep going back to Iron Man because every time I watch it, it's better than I remember. The whole movie itself is better than I remembered it the previous time.
That's true.
Even though it's Ironmonger and it's just bigger Iron Man.
Yeah.
I like the villain too.
I was gonna
So
say.
the beginning of Iron Man is what I would say.
I was gonna say the beginning of Captain America. You
When
know, a
he-
lot of people hate on that scene where he has the CGI and like the skinny body, but I think it actually doesn't like look that bad.
It's true.
People like think it looks like terrible,
It doesn't look great, but it looks
but I
fine.
think it's just because his head looks like too long. But that's it. But I don't think it's as bad as people are making it seem. Like when you go back and see it, like okay, like do you really notice it when you like are watching it? Really?
Yeah.
I do.
Really?
His head does not fit that body. It just doesn't look right at all.
I mean, I don't really like notice it when I watch it.
Do you have one?
No,
Maybe
I'm trying
comes
to think.
mind?
I'm trying to think of one.
Like just any. It doesn't have to be like character. It just be like some like a moment.
Yeah, I was thinking the moment. I think the beginning of Iron Man, or when he finally builds his first Iron Man,
Like
suit,
in the cave.
and he comes out the cave and he's like half working, half not
Yeah.
working, and then he crashes. I think that stuff it gets better every time I've seen it.
Does it? That's how I feel about like the Avengers. Like when the camera's going around them.
Yeah, that's true. This shit is good.
It does
every
get
time.
better every time you watch it.
Yeah, but like I've never thought of it as bad in my head.
That's true. Yeah.
It's just
Well, I never thought about the Iron Man.
yeah,
thing
me
as
either.
bad either.
It's just I'm trying to think of one that was maybe bad, when I saw it,
watched it, yeah.
and something that's gotten.
Well, the thing
better.
is, like some of these movies I haven't seen like since like right before Endgame maybe.
Mm-hmm.
So it's,
I think I'm gonna go with Iron Man 3. Iron Man 3 is Phase 1, right?
no.
Oh
Phase
no. Okay.
I don't even like Iron Man 3, so
But that's a good moment. In
Oh,
it.
you know what though? Iron Man 2 when Tony Stark is in his office and he finds like the thing from his dad, like that message. A lot of people like seem to hate that. You know what I'm talking about?
I do. I saw Iron Man 2 recently.
You don't like that?
I don't care at all for that.
Dude, I think that's a good scene. Like when you go and rewatch it. You know what I'm talking
When he
about?
has like that big like,
yeah, like the big
the
like
diorama
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Okay, I got one.
but I've never disliked that movie. I've always liked it.
It's alright.
I like all of them. I think they get better as they go on. I've said
I
that
don't
before.
agree at all, but
in Avengers 1, Bruce Banner. Oh my God, Mark Ruffalo's Bruce Banner. Great movie, by the way. Great film, I should say. Mark Ruffalo, he says something like, "I put a bullet in my mouth and the other man spit it out."
Yeah, but here's the thing.
That is so fucking.
It's cool.
Yeah, but
But I've never thought of it as bad.
Yeah.
No, wait.
It's better than remembered.
Yeah. So something like
Do you remember it being bad and you got better when you?
Oh no, I thought it meant like what's a not remembered.
It could
moment.
also be seen as like something you change your mind about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like a different way to word it.
Okay, let me interpret it that way. Then.
So then, there was a point where I had seen Iron Man when I was a kid,
Mhm.
and then I didn't see Iron Man again till before Endgame.
Mhm.
I had only seen the movie twice,
Where you know what? You know at the end
and
of
that whole movie is better than remembered. to
Iron
me.
Man 1?
Because before I saw the movie, Iron Man was like at the bottom
Mm-hmm.
because I saw it when it came out, pretty much, which was 2008.
Mhm.
I was 7, and then I didn't see it till high school, where we're like 17,
Yeah.
and I'm like, this might be a top 5 MCU movie to me.
Well, I was thinking about something from Iron Man. I remember when like the first Iron Man came out, people were like upset that at the end of the movie, you know, he tells everybody that he's Iron Man, but you know how at that time it was always like superhero movies where like they wouldn't show their identity. I remember people were mad like what? This is a stupid ass like concept. And we all know like that's kind of where like superhero movies are now. Like everybody knows their identity. It's not really like a secret identity type thing anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say maybe that scene where he's like, I am Iron Man.
That's a good point.
I'd be cool with that. Honestly, all our fucking people are all the winners of each of these is either
Gonna be
Avengers or Iron Man.
That's
well, those
true.
are like the best movies in the
That's true.
phase,
Those are
so.
the best two.
All right, so
I would do the I Am Iron Man. I'm cool with that.
That's
yeah,
fine.
Iron Man.
Yeah.
All right. So now we're moving on to. Oh shit! Come on, don't fuck with me here. Now we're moving on to category 2, aka phase 2. And the first award, by the way, phase 2 is Iron Man 3 to Ant-Man. So all those movies. And the first award is the most ambitious idea. So like.
It's Guardians, right?
Yeah. I was gonna say Guardians.
I think Guardians.
Because like nobody knew who Guardians was before this.
Yeah,
I remember
no one
people.
wanted it.
I remember people saying like, "Dude, like who the fuck are the Guardians?"
That's
like,
true.
Why would we bring that out?
I remember when I heard the cast, it was like Seth Rogen as Rocket Raccoon.
That was the thing.
That was the original casting.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know who Rocket Raccoon
He
is,
could've
but
been good.
Seth
He could've
Rogen
been
as
good at
Rocket
it.
Raccoon.
Nah, that sounds
might cook.
weird. Nah, that sounds. He would be doing this stupid laugh the whole movie.
He might have. It might have been weird.
I don't know how to feel
I don't
about
know.
that.
And what, Glenn Howerton as Star-Lord?
That was the
Dennis?
original
Yeah,
casting.
it was like between them two.
And Seth Green as Howard the Duck.
I feel like Glenn Howerton. I don't know. Wait, are we talking about Glenn
Blackberry, the bald man.
Oh shit.
Originally, it was Chris Pratt and Glenn
You know
Howerton
what?
as the last two.
I thought you were talking about someone else for a second,
Oh,
but that could have worked.
it could
But I've
have.
only ever seen him like upset because I've only seen Blackberry and like the clips from It's Always Sunny. He's always just seems like he's yelling.
He's always angry, so it would have been weird. But he's a funny guy.
So what you think his comedy would have been like? He would have just been angry a lot.
No, I don't think so. I think he would have played
He-
the
the
comedy
same
part.
character?
I think he could do good. I mean, it's Chris Pratt. I mean, he's great.
I mean, yeah, but can he do what Chris Pratt did for Star-Lord?
It wouldn't have been the same. No, I
That's
think
a
Chris
good-
Pratt's that kind of funnier. You know what I mean? Like he's funnier in that
I
kind.
mean, if any of us know Glenn Howerton, it's you.
Yeah, I don't
So,
think that's that's not
the
his
comedy
brand.
he does?
It's not his brand. His is, I guess, more vulgar.
Like,
Yeah. If you've seen It's Always Sunny, he's an awful person.
we guys
And
always send
it's funny.
fucking clips.
Yeah,
That shit's
he's
not
so
funny.
funny.
Bro. It's not
He's
funny.
so.
I met him, by the way.
You did?
I have a picture.
Oh
of
yeah,
him.
you guys both did.
Yeah.
Never
He signed my bottle.
I have a picture of him. Dude, my eyes look like cross-eyed.
My
I
hair
was
was
nervous.
messed
I
up.
remember like when he put his arm around me, like my like cheek was twitching. Like I didn't.
You were that nervous?
Yeah, kind of, because I've only known him as like this mean guy from Blackberry, so I didn't know if he was really. He kind of
He
has.
seemed
a
nice.
He kind of has
did
like a
seem nice.
mean-looking face.
He does. He looks like he's
So,
always angry.
Like the only time I've ever seen him was when he's angry, acting angry.
He's-
So I thought he was gonna yell at me.
He's a super nice guy.
Always angry in Philadelphia.
Fuck
Okay.
you.
So we're going for Guardians. And
Most ambitious, Guardians. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Guardians.
I would like to throw in. I was gonna say Ant-Man.
Boo.
Who the fuck cares about Ant-Man?
That's true. I didn't. To be fair, I didn't know who Guardians were or Ant-Man was before. Like they were.
I knew who Ant-Man was,
I didn't really.
but I'm
know.
like, why would they do an Ant-Man movie?
Yeah, especially this soon.
It doesn't even make sense.
So what does it come down to then? Which one was better, or which
well,
one was
I-
more?
it's
Guardians
Guardians.
is more ambitious.
It's Guardians. I think it had a bigger impact on the entire thing.
Uh-huh.
I'm just saying
That's true.
Like shout out Ant-Man. I think it's a very good movie.
It's alright.
I thought anybody who watched it when it came out pretty much liked it, except
Yeah.
apparently this guy.
No, I liked it, but
What, Ant-Man?
it's just perfectly fine.
Yeah.
To this day,
Yeah, it's
I
just
give it a
fine.
3.5.
And I thought it was like one of the funniest.
that shit is
things
funny
I
'cause of
ever seen.
Luis.
Yeah, because of
Dude.
Luis. I was like, this character
This
is so funny.
But you're right that Guardians is the one that like changed the entire
Yeah,
MCU. Like
it
changed the
It is
landscape.
the
Yeah.
MCU
basically,
essentially.
yeah, like that
and
stupid ass comedy.
Ant-Man, I think would be the second.
And that's
one,
what's
the
about to
second
happen to
one.
the DCU.
Let's hope. No, I'm kidding. I think that he's gonna do more serious for DCU. I think
Yeah, definitely.
it will be comedy, but I don't think it's
But
gonna be that.
have you ever seen him do something serious? James Gunn. We're talking about James Gunn, by the way.
Written, because he's wrote some movies that are semi-serious, like
Uh-huh.
Belko Experiment.
Slither, Dawn of the Dead.
But do they all have like that same like
Dawn of the
comedic-
Dead has some with Ty Burrell, the dude from Modern Family.
Yeah.
The dad, he's funny in Dawn of the Dead, and he's mainly where the comedy comes from in Dawn of the Dead. Belko Experiment, you don't really have anybody funny.
So it's just like a serious like action.
It's serious, but it's kind of like goofy because, you know.
So you've never seen James Gunn do anything like real serious,
Real serious, no.
like drama?
No.
Damn.
Outside of Suicide Squad has some like kind of like.
No,
pretty
that's
serious-
comedic.
But it's like some serious moments where I'm like,
all
he
his-
could do this.
But
Yeah,
all
that's
his
true.
movies have a serious moment. Guardians have serious
And they
moments.
work. So I'm saying like,
Yeah.
even without the comedy, he can do it.
I just hope that Superman won't be a MCU comedy style movie. I think that's what
I don't
everybody's
think
hoping for.
I mean, but
Based
like,
on the trailer, it doesn't look like
the
it would
brand
be.
of like comedy from Suicide Squad to Guardians is different. I think it's
just more
different.
rated
It's
R, I
inherent-
think.
yeah,
But
so
it's the same exact thing, just allowed rated R.
I think so.
What do you?
Accidentally click something.
Oh, okay. Oh, the volume thing.
Yeah.
All right. So
Okay,
I
so
guess
Guardians?
that most ambitious idea, Guardians.
The whole movie itself.
So Phase 2's most what the fuck moment. So like the scene or moment that left audiences the most baffled, surprised, or speechless.
I got one. The fake out to Nick Fury's death. The fake out. Because I had believed that he died. And I was like, wait, there's no way he dies now. And then he's not dead.
And Winter Soldier. I was gonna do the Mandarin, Iron Man 3.
Oh,
Oh,
like
no.
the
He's not the Mandarin, and
Like
he's
the
just an
plot twist?
actor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that pissed me off. That pissed so many people off because they were like, "What the fuck is this?"
That's true.
He's just an actor.
I didn't care either way.
I still care to this day. I'm like, it's so stupid. I mean, they kind of figure it out in Shang-Chi, but it's like, come on, man.
Oh yeah, dude, when they fucked that up in Shang-Chi, did you watch Shang-Chi?
Yeah.
Dude, that shit was stupid.
He
How-
comes back.
Yeah, in like some stupid ass way.
Yeah, he's like being held hostage by the actual Mandarin.
I think that's funny.
I thought
It
that was
works.
funny. That's what I'm saying. They kind of like brought it back, but in that moment, we were like, Mandarin is a big Iron Man villain. I feel like.
Is he? I mean, I don't know anything about it.
Am I wrong? Like, I can't think of that many Iron Man villains, but I can think of Mandarin.
Wait, what happens at the end of Iron Man 3?
He fights what's that
All the
dude?
suits?
Yeah, all the suits fight that one dude.
The old guy, right?
Guy Pearce.
The guy who's like old at the beginning of the movie? Or is that Iron Man 2?
I don't know. That's
Whiplash.
not. That's Iron Man 2. That's Whiplash.
Oh, okay.
Iron Man 3. He fights who? It's like Killian something.
Cillian Murphy?
It's like something Killian.
Killian Dane?
Aldrich Killian.
I don't know, bro.
I don't remember.
I don't know.
Forgettable.
It's like a dude with glasses. He just gets like powers, and I don't remember. It sucks. It's a sucky movie. Sucky villain.
So with the Mandarin?
No, we're missing the obvious answer. It's
I mean,
it's
keep
Winter
going.
Soldier, Hail Hydra.
Oh, that's a good answer.
I was thinking, what the fuck is a bad moment, but it could work as a good moment
Yeah.
too.
No, yeah, because basically Captain America figures out that the people he's been working for were the bad guys this entire time, and that carries through with him all the way until Civil War, where he doesn't want to work for the government as a superhero.
That's true.
It stays
So
with him
yeah,
that
it's
long.
like a thing, like a what the fuck moment that affected like the rest
Yeah,
of for
exactly.
like, the MCU.
So we're saying,
I would-
it's Captain America working for Hydra.
I would say that was like a big like what the fuck.
is he? Is that,
What?
is that what you're saying?
Pretty sure. Pretty
No,
sure.
I'm saying your moment is Captain America working for?
Yeah, it's like figuring
Oh.
out he's working for the bad guys.
Yeah,
When the Hail Hydra thing.
yeah. That
Yeah.
movie's so good.
It is really good.
I
alright.
really
No,
like
keep
Falcon
playing.
in that movie. If we were doing
Yeah.
sidekick, Falcon would be for this phase, I think, or Luis.
I would do Luis if we were doing that.
Yeah.
All right. So for this one, or the next one, best post-credit scene in Phase 2. I would say the answer is obvious. Is it when Thanos... Wait, is that in this one when Thanos, like, grabs the glove? He's like, fine, I'll do it myself.
Is it?
That is in Avengers.
No, in Avengers is the one where he's just sitting there, right, or something? No. The Avengers post-credit scene. Avengers 2 you're talking about?
Oh, Avengers 1.
That's the one where they're just sitting eating.
No, but there's a Thanos in credit scene.
he's on his
Like a throne, right?
He's
like
on
in
his
space.
I mean, it's played not by Josh Brolin. It's played by somebody else.
Yeah.
But in... Is Phase 2 the one
Yeah,
where it has a post-credit scene? Fine, I'll do it
I
myself.
forgot what movie that is at the end of.
I don't remember that. I remember in Guardians is when they debut the second stone, the purple one. And I think he delivers it to the Collector or some shit.
In the end credit scene?
Yeah, or it's like Thor Dark World where at the end Thor meets the Collector and gives him a stone.
Dude, I don't remember anything from Thor the Dark World.
I remember that. That's all I remember.
I remember there's an end credit scene where Thanos does the final do it myself, but I just don't remember if it's from this phase.
It probably is this phase. I can't think of the movie, but it's
I
probably
would
this
say
phase.
that would have to be like the best one then, if that's it.
Ant-Man 1, where I believe he fights Falcon.
In the end credit scene?
Oh, no, that's in the middle of the movie. Yeah.
Ant-Man. Yeah, he starts... Dude, Falcon's shooting him with like a fucking SMG.
Oh, you talking about where he's
Bro,
on the grass in the field? Yeah.
I thought that was the end credits.
No, but the end credits to that, that's what I was going to say.
What about the one where
wait,
Captain America is all like,
Oh.
like, Avengers? He's like, is that Phase 2?
I don't know what you're talking about.
There's like a post-credit scene, or is that like a blooper?
I do know.
Where he's like sitting, or what about the one where he's sitting on a chair? He's like, you guys really waited for nothing. There's like a post-credit scene like that, but I don't
Bro,
you guys
heard
gotta
these.
catch up
That
on
sounds
your
like
MCU.
Deadpool.
No, it's like Captain America or something. He's like sitting on a chair, but like forward on it, and he has like a white background. He's like, congratulations, you made it to the end of the movie or something like that.
I do not know what
And there's
you're
also
talking
one
about.
where he's like, Avengers? And then he's like,
Bro, you
What
watching the
what are you
bloopers,
talking
bro.
about?
I
It
swear to
sound
God.
like
You
you
watching
watching
deleted
fucking
scenes.
bootleg. You
Dude,
brought that
I
DVD from
swear-
the swap meet?
No, I swear to God. I put on everything.
It's not even Chris Evans as the actor.
I was thinking of Ant-Man at the end.
Yeah, that's what I was
when
saying.
Luis is telling the story.
Oh,
I was
my
like, where he's like, my friend is talking about this story. He does like his whole like spiel, and then he's like, and then it shows Falcon trying to recruit Ant-Man.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that-
that would be a good one.
Like he does the whole story dinner, and it's like funny. He's like, and you're in or something like that, and it's like Falcon with Miguel's.
Oh yeah,
or
when he's
Luis's
sitting on the bench,
voice.
right? When he's sitting on the bench,
and he's like, you're in, or they want you, or something.
Yeah.
Then he has the
That's the
folder.
first mention of Spider-Man as well.
Oh,
I'm pretty
yeah.
sure. He's like, we've been having some problems with wall crawlers or something like that.
Oh yeah, he does say that. Something like
Which
that.
one's the one where they
That's
have?
building up the Civil War.
Which one's the one where they have Buggy like tied up to a machine?
That's Winter Soldier.
Is it?
I
No,
think.
because
But
he runs
put his,
away at
like,
the end of Winter
arm in the
Soldier.
thing? Oh, there's one where like they have his arm.
Yeah,
trapped.
yeah. I don't know. I don't know if it's Ant-Man or another one.
I don't think it's Ant-Man. I don't know what it is. These like all blend together.
Yeah.
This phase honestly kind of sucks. I'll be
What,
honest.
Guardians 1 and Guardians 2 were in here.
I
That's
think
like
this phase
everything.
kind of sucks.
That's facts.
It's kind of like I mean I don't remember.
Even
a
though
lot
it has
of
Winter Soldier in it.
It has Dark World.
And Age of
They
Ultron.
just and do mid-credit scenes count?
I don't know. I think they do.
I count both.
I was counting both. I was just thinking for once credits roll.
Dude. Okay, I say if the Thanos one final do it myself is in this, we should go for that. But if not, we'll go for
Falcon recruiting
Ant-Man?
Ant-Man.
or Luis recruiting.
Is him doing his story. I don't think we can do if it's the fine. If fine will do it myself is in this. I would say that.
I thought that was
Yeah.
at the end of Black Panther, but I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure.
I don't think so.
I'm not sure either.
Was Black Panther in this phase?
No.
No, that's Phase 3. It's like right
That's-
before Infinity War.
After Civil War.
Oh yeah.
If Civil War's the end, then yeah. Civil War's where they first show Black Panther.
Okay, so we're saying
Fine, I'll do it myself.
final do it myself is in.
I think
here.
that's a
All
pretty
right,
good
okay.
one. If it's in this,
If
that's
it-
a
if
good
it's in
one.
this-
Yeah, but also they retcon it because he never gets. He suddenly doesn't have the glove anymore.
What do you mean?
It's retconned. It doesn't mean anything.
I thought he has it. That's why he does the rest.
No, but he actually doesn't have it, does he?
No, because he gets the giant dwarf to make it or
Yeah.
whatever.
That's
So-
a different thing, isn't it?
No, it's the same thing.
It got
Oh
retconned.
yeah. So then
Yeah.
that can't even be it.
So,
Yeah,
let's
because
go
it
with
means
Luis.
nothing. Yeah, Luis.
I think Luis is
Falcon.
better than Thanos.
All right, Luis.
Luis over Thanos.
Luis scene in Ant-Man.
All right. So award number 3, the best use of music. So clearly this one's gonna be either
Is-
Guardians
is
1
this,
or Guardians 2.
This is phase 2?
Yeah, still phase
Intro
2.
to
Beginning of
Guardians.
Guardians.
Yeah.
What
The
fuck?
beginning?
The intro, yeah.
Damn. That is an iconic moment.
Because you immediately get like the kind of vibe that Star Lord is.
That is gonna be
Yeah.
That shit is
damn.
so
Right,
good.
I'm getting goosebumps right now. Just
I got it
thinking
too.
about
I
Loki.
was like,
it is really
"Ooh,
good."
that shit." The
Damn.
first time I ever saw it, I was like, oh my god.
You know, I was also gonna say in Guardians 2. I don't know if you guys like this moment, but where they arrive to Ego's planet and then like it's playing that George Harrison song. Dude, I love that scene.
I like that one. That's
But
pretty
I
cool.
would say yours is definitely something. It's definitely gonna be something from Guardians
Is
1.
Guardians 2 in this? Is in
Yeah.
phase 2?
Is it?
Yeah,
I
it
think
is,
yeah,
I believe
yeah,
so.
yeah.
Then Brandy, You're a Fine Girl. That's also a good contender.
That is a
I
good
mean, it's
song.
good.
Because
But-
it's not only used as a bonding moment for Peter's parents, but it's also used as a bonding for Peter's dad and him.
But what's more iconic? Did they play Brandy, You're a Fine Girl at the end of Guardians 3?
That movie
Or
is
did-
so that shit is so
Cherry
beautiful.
Bomb is pretty good.
Which one? Cherry Bomb?
in Guardians.
I mean, I think Guardians 1 is Guardians 1 is mid, to be fair. It's a fine movie.
I'm gonna stick with Star Lord one.
You're marking.
The
I'm going
intro.
beginning as
Come and get
Yeah,
your love.
intro to Guardians.
come and get your love.
Definitely. Damn.
It's just too iconic.
Is there no other like from this phase like
Music?
music scenes in other movies?
Yondu's death, Yondu's funeral.
No, but like
No,
aside
and
from
other
Guardians.
Oh.
Like, 'cause now that
Can
I'm
you
thinking
think of
about it, like,
anything?
I can't think of
No.
anything besides.
Nope.
I mean,
Well,
because
I am
everything
Iron-
else is like score.
It's score and no, it's
Yeah.
it's forgettable. I mean,
Oh wait, no. Is Captain America in this? The second one?
Yeah.
What about the song like that plays at the end of Endgame? Isn't that
that's in Captain America 2.
It's the one where like he walks into the house and like Nick Fury's there and
He's
it's
using
playing
the
in the
bed and it's
background.
playing. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that in this phase?
It is. Yeah.
Come and get your love. I'm going Guardians. Guys.
Yeah. Yeah. Come get your love.
Yeah.
All right. So award number 5, the most overcomplicated plot point in phase 2.
If we're talking about retconning,
Yeah.
it'd probably be that because he didn't even know until.
I was just
now.
gonna say all of Thor 2. I don't even know what the fuck happened in that movie.
I
That's
know,
true.
I know.
Something about Loki's like a half elf or some shit.
Yeah, I know it's about a dark elf.
Something that it was just something overly complicated.
Yeah.
To be honest, I watched the first 10 minutes and turned
And
it
then
off. I
Loki
never finished
dies,
it.
but then he doesn't die.
Oh, he dies in that one.
He dies
Oh, yeah,
in that
yeah.
one.
And then he comes
Yes, in
back.
like
right?
every movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I watched that one. I didn't even know what the fuck was going on.
And then
It's-
in
it is-
Thor
I
actually
Ragnarok,
couldn't understand
they
it.
don't explain it. They're just like, oh, he's back.
It was just a bad movie.
It's bad.
It is really
it's
bad.
kind of like.
That's probably the
I
worst.
feel like
movie
they
in the
did
MCU.
want to kill Loki in that movie, but then later on they're like,
No,
Thor needs Loki.
Yeah.
You think they originally wanted to kill Loki?
I feel like probably, yeah. I feel like they do it. I don't know why they do
How
it.
does he die? He's on the edge, or is that
He
Thor
fucking gets
3?
killed on a planet, right? Yeah, I think he. Oh, no.
I think no. Thor 3 is the
No,
one where
because
he's
he
hanging
dies
off the
3
ledge.
times. He dies in
Thor
Thor
2.
1 when he falls off, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He falls off the
How
rainbow
did they
bridge.
explain that?
They don't. I don't know. I don't remember Thor 2.
He's just goaded.
And then he just comes back in the second one, and then they kill him off again. He gets stabbed by an elf, I believe,
Uh-huh.
on a planet,
And then he dies in Infinity War.
Yeah, and then he comes back in Ragnarok, and they don't explain that. And then he doesn't die in Ragnarok, but then he dies in Endgame. But then
And Endgame.
or Infinity War. And then he has a Loki show because he comes back. So.
But that's a different Loki.
I know, but like that's 4 times.
That's true.
Yeah.
Thor, I'll go
Thor: The Dark World.
Thor.
Thor the
yeah,
Dark
Because
fuck
can
that movie.
honestly anybody even remember what happened in that movie?
Nah.
No, I might rewatch it eventually.
No, you won't.
I might. I got to. It's the only movie I've only seen once.
All right, so that was the end of the second section, phase 2. So now we're moving on to phase 3, which has the most movies actually. All right, and the first award in this is gonna be the most shocking moment. So the single most jaw-dropping or shocking moment in phase 3 that left fans talking for weeks.
Okay, so this ends with Endgame.
No, it ends with No Way Home.
No Way Home. Okay.
Should we exclude Endgame? I feel like
Because any important moment is in between those 2 movies.
Infinity.
Like the most important is between those 2 movies. Iron Man dies.
Yeah, I know. So I
It
feel
would
like-
have to be Iron Man dies
I
if we
feel
don't
like-
exclude them.
I wasn't even thinking Infinity War or Endgame. I was thinking
Okay.
Civil War.
Okay.
To be honest.
And then the snap also.
Yeah.
I mean, even regardless, those are the most two important.
Or No Way Home, where like all three Spider-Man showed up. Dude, people were talking about that shit for weeks.
Oh yeah.
But Endgame just as a movie, people were talking for.
Oh.
Like it was literally in theaters for so long, and they brought it back like 2 times.
I think you meant to put Far From Home.
No Way Home. it goes up to No Way Home.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Cause okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then we can exclude the last 2 Avengers movies.
Yeah. But if it was the last 2 Avengers movies, it would be like Snap or
Iron Man dying. Or Captain America picking up a hammer.
Damn.
That was really good.
I feel like we had to include them because there's just so many. It's like choosing between them, basically. Yeah. Those moments.
Yeah.
Or like when, in Infinity War, when Thor showed up to...
exactly.
You know what I'm talking about?
Fucking...
Yeah. People were talking about that for a long time, too.
Like,
or the Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. Damn. So which one of those moments though was
this would be
the
a hard
most?
thing to do.
I'm going
Captain America picking up.
I'm going for that.
Dude.
Yeah.
You should have. Or when the portals opened.
E-Bombay.
Damn.
That E-Bombay sent shivers down my spine.
You're like, Cap, or what did you say?
I'm on your left.
On your left, dude. Yeah, that shit was crazy.
E-Bombay.
That shit is great.
Or just like when they're running out, dude. I think it has to be that. Because everything.
Portals.
I was thinking Cap getting the hammer because it was unexpected. Like it wasn't even. It was so out of nowhere but it was satisfying in the same way.
It was like kind of out of nowhere.
Yeah, but in a good way.
Because Avengers 2, he moves it.
Slightly moves it.
But it's not like he's been practicing picking up the hammer.
Exactly.
Do you think he could move it at that point though? I saw some theories where like supposedly he could already move it like by that point.
But he didn't want to. I don't think so. I've also seen ones where like he had to handle the Bucky situation, and that's why he wasn't able to pick up the hammer.
Damn. That's fucking good.
So
because he knew Bucky killed Iron Man.
And when he did that, then his heart became pure.
Yeah, exactly. So he had to reveal it
in
order to be able to.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's pure and he's honorable.
Yeah, and now he's old.
Yeah.
And dead.
I wonder if old man Captain America, if he pick up the hammer,
he becomes young again.
Would he?
Is that a thing?
Because
that's what they do with Jane, right?
Exactly.
She becomes young.
Well, she becomes like powerful.
Well, I haven't seen.
Okay.
What is it? The fourth one?
Love and Thunder.
Instead of being like weak and sick, she's like buff and like.
Because she's gonna die.
She grabs it.
Yeah, just gets shredded and it's perfect.
She has like
armor. She picks it up and like lightning hits her and she's like.
Yeah.
That sounds.
She's not sick anymore because she was gonna die.
She had cancer. Yeah.
So I guess if they ever want to bring back
just
Captain America,
pick up a hammer. He might be perfectly fine.
So what are we saying for this one?
Ragnarok's in this too, right?
Ragnarok, yeah.
When they blow up Asgard.
Are they gonna say the immigrant song?
Oh my god, that shit is so fire. Oh my god, that's so good. Love that scene.
Fuck.
My original idea was witnessing Bucky kill Tony's parents. And then
the airport scene?
Yeah, damn.
The airport scene?
Because that's when like a bunch of people got introduced, right?
Spider-Man, yeah.
Black Panther, right? That was his first.
Because still his first movie.
You could just tell that Tony's like pissed off when he finds out, and then he's like, "I don't care, Cap. He killed my mom," or something like that.
It's Bucky and Captain America versus Iron Man.
That shit is so sick. That was my first idea.
They're like in that little thing, and they're like beating the shit out of him.
Yeah,
damn.
Yeah.
Hey, who was right though?
Cap.
I just always believe Cap is the right.
Yeah. I used to like try to play a devil's advocate, but there's no point anymore.
Fuck Iron. No, I'm kidding.
Well, he wanted like what was the argument that he wanted a thing
He wanted
a suit of armor around the world or something?
I think that's just a metaphor, bro.
For what?
I think he wanted all superheroes to be
through the
government. Yeah.
Because he was approached by the black lady
black woman who lost her child
in the hallway.
Oh yeah. Damn.
And it sends him through like a spiral of guilt.
In the third Iron Man?
In Civil War. It's like in the first act of Civil War.
Like that press conference thingy.
Yeah, dude, that's my favorite MCU movie. That shit's so good.
Damn.
There's a lot. Or when fucking the bomb explodes and it kills Black Panther's dad and everybody.
Oh my god.
Was that really like? We're going for most shocking moment here.
A terrorist attack on superheroes?
Yeah, and
I mean, it's not.
And Bucky was framed for it too.
Oh yeah,
he was framed for the bombing.
But I mean,
I'm comparing it to like
Endgame stuff,
like other things. I would say out of everything we've just named, that's like the least like shocking. Shit happens.
I'm gonna go with Cap.
I'm gonna go. I'll go Captain America.
I'll go
Miller.
with the Portals.
We gotta go one or the other.
Look, the Portal. Look, I understand Captain America picking up Mjolnir was like crazy. I get it, but what were people talking about more?
No.
The Portals.
Yeah, but that's just cheap. That's cheap. That's a
Well,
cheap.
How is that? That's
Well,
cheap
see,
too.
because that's why we were gonna exclude Endgame and Infinity War because it's cheap.
Yeah, but like at least with Cap, it's a bit more character driven. Like, damn, he finally worthy.
That's true. But that moment where the portals open is like a buildup of the entire like 10 years of the MCU.
That's true. It probably is the most
But it's
effective
cheap.
every time I see it, though.
It's so
Exactly.
cheap.
Okay, which one do you get more hype for when you rewatch Endgame? Captain America picking up Mjolnir or the portals opening?
Probably Cap because
No, you don't.
because he's leading because later on he's leading the charge for the army with
that's like
with
a
the
portals
shield
thing.
and the armor.
That's like a portals thing.
Yeah, but
That's still-
But
when
what's
I- when I-
important is that Cap is leading the charge with the fucking
Oh
hammer
my-
and the shield.
I mean,
Or like when
I'll go with any
when
of
he
them. I don't
finally.
know, I'm
What
not-
about when he finally said "Avengers Assemble"?
oh,
That's like a combination of both. 'cause
Damn,
he gets
I'll
that-
go with that.
Let's
Let's
do
do
that.
that.
Because that
Endgame
one,
movie.
he gets the hammer and the portals are like everything's open.
Yeah.
but we're doing most shocking, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that left people
Yeah.
talking about for weeks.
Okay.
But what about? All right, let's do this. What about if we were excluding Infinity War and Endgame for the same
Okay.
thing?
It would probably be Civil War.
Yeah,
I think just
I'd say the
because
airport scene.
the most important
Oh my
scenes are
God.
when all the Avengers are kind of together.
Yeah, running at each other about a fight.
Oh my god.
I like. Well, if we do the fight scene,
Dude,
I
that
could
left
probably
people
pick
talking about for weeks. People were
a more
talking about that.
specific moment when
What?
Ant-Man becomes big.
Oh my god.
Was that like the first time he became big?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, where he jumped, he's like, "Oh, you'll know my
He
signal."
didn't
or
get
whatever.
big in the first one.
No,
Oh, he
No.
just became small,
he was
right?
just small.
Yeah.
This was his first time testing it out. He just grabs War Machine's
Oh,
leg,
yeah,
or
then
Iron
he's
Man's
like-
leg.
I mean, people. I don't remember people
I mean,
talking
we-
about Ant-Man became big, bro. Ant-Man got huge.
Hey, I was. I don't know, but I would do the airport scene. Otherwise, I mean, I don't. I'm not.
Ugh.
What?
You two are such.
What
What's
else
the,
would it be?
Yeah. What do you?
I think it's finding out that Tony's parents were killed by Bucky.
Do we find out, or did we already know that?
No, it's usually
No, we
the
see it
camera
on
footage.
the-
Oh yeah,
You
the
usually
back.
find
the
out
back-
when
oh,
Tony finds
yeah.
out.
Like when they're driving, right? Or some
That's what
shit.
makes it more emotional.
And
You're
you
like the
witness
guy
it.
that's been your teammate knows who's killed your parents this entire time and he hasn't told you.
I wasn't really shocked when I first saw it.
I mean, I was surprised.
I was like,
I mean, I was
Bucky,
surprised.
a bad guy. I'm not surprised.
That shit is so.
Yeah,
good.
he was a bad guy.
Yeah, so I wasn't like
What
all
were
that
you
super
surprised about?
surprised.
I'm like, damn.
I think what's surprising
knew.
is that terrorist scene.
No.
Because it's just a regular guy waging war on superheroes, and he's winning. He's winning for most of that movie.
Wait,
What
are you
the-
talking
are you
about,
talking about the
Zemo?
Yeah, Zemo.
Oh yeah, the best villain in Marvel.
he's
to be
just
honest,
a regular guy.
Zemo, the best. Are we talking about the guy who was in? You talking about like that Russian dude?
Yeah.
oh my god,
Best villain in Marvel?
Yeah,
I
dude,
think
that
that's a
scene at the end
stretch.
when he has with T'Challa, where T'Challa, he's so upset that his father's dead, but he doesn't care anymore. He's like, I've let vengeance control me for a long time, but not anymore. And he puts the gun down.
Yeah.
'cause he was about to shoot himself.
He stops Baron Zemo from killing himself.
Dude, that
Put
shit
him
is
in prison.
so beautiful, bro.
I
You
think
say that about every scene.
He was literally
That's good.
he did what he needed to do, and then he put a fucking gun to his head,
But
listening
was
to
it
listening to his wife's
It's not
final
really
words.
shocking.
But was it
That
a
shit is-
shocking moment?
No, it's not shocking. I'm just saying that shit is
Where
so.
are you?
Y'all sleeping on Civil War.
I'm
I
not
like
though,
Civil
because
War.
my other picks are also in Civil War, so I don't know what you're talking about.
But what did it leave people talking for weeks?
Yeah, but
Nothing-
that's cheap though.
Well, the airport scene would be the only thing people were talking about after the movie.
That's so cheap.
But it's the truth.
What else was in?
But it's not
Phase 3?
shocking.
Because there was anything in Doctor Strange?
Mm.
Was anything in there shocking?
Dormammu.
Oh, like,
That's
don't
it.
mama, I've come to bargain. A
I've
bargain.
come to bargain.
That
That was
wasn't
like the
really-
biggest thing in that movie. But
That
it's like
was,
they haven't
yeah.
even done anything with Dormammu. Kind
Nah,
of a waste of
he's
a
still-
big fucking
He's
villain.
still out there.
If we're not talking about Infinity War,
Bring him
or
back for
Endgame,
Ghost Rider. They bring him back.
If we're not talking about Infinity War, or Endgame, I'm gonna say No Way Home, the 3 Spider-Man. When they opened the port, but we kind of knew that was gonna happen, right?
You know, I had been spoiled. It wasn't that shocking. Well, it was
But
shocking,
like we
but it
didn't
wasn't that
know.
shocking.
We didn't like really know.
Aunt May dying.
We knew that was gonna happen.
I didn't know that was gonna happen. I didn't want to believe it. Daredevil.
Yeah, Daredevil.
How about the end? You're not gonna like this. The second Spider-Man movie when Jake Gyllenhaal exposes him.
Oh, and then J. Jonah Jameson comes out.
That.
That.
Yeah, but it doesn't play into anything.
People saw that coming.
That he was gonna get exposed.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
for Spider-Man. He's like, Spider-Man's Peter Parker. That's pretty.
It was good, but it didn't play any.
I feel like it didn't. People weren't talking about that. There's got to be something in
you guys were dick riding J. Jonah Jameson that whole fucking movie. Like,
yeah,
it's not gonna be good unless J. Jonah Jameson's in it.
Yeah,
fucking
somehow
moron.
he couldn't even save it. That
It's a good movie.
Far From Home? Nah.
Good movie.
It's alright.
I saw like, I don't know.
This is the most like contentious one.
Yeah, because it has the most movies.
It's true. It's hard. It's also hard to think about.
Yeah,
because I like Ragnarok a lot, but there's not really anything shocking in that movie.
The planet exploding. I mean, Asgard exploding.
Yeah, outside of that, nah.
What about the end credit
Odin
scene?
dying.
What about the end credit scene in Ragnarok when like Thanos' ship like shows up, or something in Captain Marvel?
Yeah, shocking how ass it was.
But the end of Ragnarok, the end credit scene isn't Thanos showing.
What about the end of Infinity War? Was it the end credit scene where Nick Fury like is
he
about
contacts
to and like the camera goes down. What the fuck? Yeah, he's like what the and then like the camera goes down to the pager and it's like he's paging Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Come on, that was at the time that was like hype.
Or when at the end, I think the other end credit scene where in Captain Marvel when she meets Thor, Fat Thor.
Yeah.
Right? Is it
Yeah.
Fat Thor?
Happen?
No, it's young. Yeah, it's Fat Thor.
No, it's before. No, it's before.
Is it? That sounds familiar.
No, it's before he turns fat.
Oh,
People
before
were
he turns
hyped.
fat, yeah.
She like zooms into the room and she's like, they're like talking to each other.
And she's like, I like this one or whatever.
Oh
Or
yeah,
says,
yeah. Damn, I remember.
Because she doesn't flinch.
Now that you say that, I remember people were talking about that for a while. I like this one.
That shit was
And then
good.
how it said like Captain Marvel will return in Endgame.
Yeah.
Damn, that's low-key an underrated pick.
I'm gonna go with Avengers Assemble.
Avengers Assemble is easiest. We're good with that.
That's the only one we're gonna agree on.
We were talking about one
Aside from
besides
that, yeah, that's why it's
Other
we
than
can't
that,
come
we
up
can't
with
agree
one.
with it.
Yeah, we can't agree.
I just said a good one. No Way Home when the three Spider-Men are swinging
I
off
wouldn't
each
agree
other.
with that.
How could you not agree?
It wasn't
with
that shocking.
What about when he opened the portal?
No.
We all knew it was happening.
And also, it doesn't make sense. Because Ned is just doing this, and all of a sudden Tobey Maguire appears. Oh my god, how fucking convenient.
No, because he's asking. The first time he asked for Spider-Man to appear, that's why Andrew Garfield comes out in the Spider-Man suit. And then the second time he asked, no, I wanted Peter Parker, and that's why Peter Parker comes out.
That doesn't. Okay, that's still stupid.
No, bro, you tripping? You just don't like Spider-Man.
I think we agreed with Avengers Assemble. We can't get past that.
All right, but in my heart, we're going with No Way Home.
That's not in my heart.
Definitely not.
We all
All
got
right.
different things.
All right, number 2 for Phase 3, most likable villain.
Is Loki in this?
Besides Thanos.
Besides
is it-
Thanos, it'll be Loki.
It's not like most likable. It's like one who was like so compelling, relatable,
liked
or
it.
charismatic.
Okay, so
Oh,
I
then
have
Zemo.
something for Loki. Is he a villain in this phase?
No,
I don't think
Exactly.
So I'll say Killmonger.
He is. Huh?
He is. He's good.
I'm going with Zemo.
Yeah,
I don't
really remember
Bro.
like Baron Zemo.
Oh
like that.
my god.
Like I just
bro.
don't.
No,
I
I
don't
do.
He has like a list of people he's trying to take out, dude. He is so. And after he finishes his fucking job, he fucking sits on a hill and goes and kills himself, or attempts to kill himself. That shit is so good.
What other movies?
The Wasp.
That's
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
not good.
They had Lawrence
The
Fishburne.
Ghost.
The Scroll. From Captain.
Boo.
That's not even the villain.
Who is it?
It's
It's like
The other alien race.
yeah,
Kree.
This is the Kree.
The
people.
Creed. Or the Creep. I don't know. What was it called?
Kree.
The Kree.
Kurt Russell.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Is that?
That was phase 2 apparently.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. I guess
Is that
so.
phase 2? Yeah. I think that's phase 2.
Ragnarok would be
Hela?
Grandmaster.
I thought it was.
Oh, it's the sub villain, but yeah, Hela.
I thought she was like the main villain.
Yeah, she is. I'm
Oh,
just saying,
okay.
Grandmaster
Oh,
is
okay.
also a villain.
If Baron Zemo didn't break apart the Avengers, then Infinity War would have never happened.
That's true.
because
like
he split them up, and because he split them up, they're all on different parts of the planet.
I feel like I remember Killmonger having like a really good reason why he was doing what was it?
I don't know, bro. The movie
Something
was boring.
he was like a. Nah, I want to say boring. Wasn't he like a family?
Well,
Something like that.
so he's related to them, but his dad was betraying Wakanda, I believe. He was betraying them, so then the Black Panther, which is the current Black Panther's dad, went and killed Killmonger's dad.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
So now Killmonger's coming back because he's like, I have a rightful throne.
Nah,
I have a rightful place on the throne. Like, I should be there because I'm technically one of the people that's up for the Black Panther, and I've been excluded my whole life. I've been poor my whole life, and because you killed my dad.
I wouldn't really. Maybe now that you explained it,
It's something like that.
Yeah, that's not a good.
I think he's a great villain, but like his
His reasons aren't.
But also, he doesn't really do anything
'cause I
big
feel like-
in terms of that movie. Like, it doesn't really.
That's facts.
It doesn't really do anything.
He shows up and then he leaves.
He
and he's
doesn't-
basically like a clone of Black Panther.
Yeah, that's kind of
Yeah.
another thing.
Yeah.
In that poor CGI battle at the end of the movie,
Yeah, it's so bad.
it's
But
really
is-
bad.
Is Zima? What's his name?
Zemo.
Baron Zemo,
Baron
yeah.
Zemo.
Is he really a villain?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is he the main villain of that movie?
Yes.
He
Civil
is?
War?
What about Bucky?
He's not a villain. We know
He
he's not
kind
a
of
villain.
is. You just had
No,
an argument earlier
because
that
it's-
like
it's-
Bucky was a villain.
It's Zemo whispering in
No,
the
in
ear.
Captain America's Winter
Oh
Soldier.
yeah,
he's a
yeah, yeah.
villain.
He says like
mind
it's
control
like
or whatever,
December
signal.
14 something
Yeah,
something.
he's good.
Okay, you know what? Yeah.
Baron
That shit is
Zemo.
so good.
Yeah.
And I like Baron Zemo.
That shit
we'll
is
go with
so
that.
good.
Yeah,
You think
I
they
like-
killed his character in the show though?
No.
Not
They
really.
didn't. Baron Zemo?
Yeah.
And-
No, I don't mean killed. I mean like.
Did they ruin his
yeah,
character
did they ruin his
in
character?
Because they were starting
Falcon
making
and
him a
Winter
joke.
Soldier? I don't think he was completely turned into a joke. I think he still had aura.
He was a joke. He started making jokes and shit.
He started dancing.
There was like
I
this,
like that.
There was like
Yeah, that's why
I do
I
like
like
that.
it. I like
Did he
that.
start dancing? I don't remember that.
It was.
I remember there's a scene on the plane or some shit where like it became a meme for a bit.
Yeah. I think. Yeah, I like it. I'm cool with Baron Zemo.
Alright,
I don't think they
we'll go
ruined
with
him.
that.
Because
Alright.
I think that show actually also improved on Bucky.
That's
Because
true.
I didn't like Bucky that much, regardless of what was in the movies, but that show made me like him more.
Yeah, he's dealing with isn't he like writing letters to like
Yeah.
families that he's
And
ruined
he has
and
like
shit?
PTSD and he's dealing with all this stuff, and he also is just more funny in that show.
He's more human.
Yeah, he gets along with Falcon and all this stuff.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
It's a like bromance kind of situation. I think I like
Alright,
it.
we could go with that.
Yeah.
All right. So the next one, best Phase 3 introduced character. The character introduced in Phase 3 who became an instant fan favorite or brought new energy to the MCU.
Baron Zemo.
I was gonna say
I
that,
would say-
but he wasn't.
well,
He hasn't stuck around.
Who was introduced first of all?
I'm gonna go with Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange. There's
We got Wasp.
Black Panther, Spider-Man,
Wasp. I'm just saying.
Wasp. Who else?
Captain Marvel.
Oh yeah, Captain Marvel.
I don't really. I can't.
That's
think of
that's
anyone
pretty much
else.
the basics of it.
Yeah, that's
I
pretty
don't
much
remember
it.
anybody else.
Doctor Strange.
I'll go with Doctor Strange.
Why though?
He had-
Why Doctor Strange?
He has
over
one of the
Spider-Man?
he has one of the best like solo movies in the
Yeah,
first
that's
one.
a good point actually.
Yeah, why Doctor Strange over
He
Spider-Man?
doesn't like
Spider-Man?
Spider-Man.
I don't like Spider-Man. He's
But
not.
I'm talking about.
He doesn't act like Peter Parker, from the get go. You know what I mean?
What is it?
It takes him 3 movies to get an origin story. That's what I don't like about Spider-Man.
Yeah, I agree with that. But
He's
But Doctor Strange, Doctor Strange gets an origin story from the get go, and it's amazing.
but
He's a
like
doctor who's so
Spider-Man.
full of himself, and he's a surgeon.
I
or
guess he
whatever.
did have like
Okay.
the most impact going forward too,
He does have the most impact.
because he's the one who does the whole multiverse thing,
That's
which is literally what we're like doing right now for
we're
some
gonna
reason.
keep doing.
Yeah.
That's true. I do like how they revealed. Oh wait,
What?
how they revealed Spider-Man in Civil War. That was pretty sick.
No.
Or like under roofs?
Yeah.
Dude, we should have said that for the most shocking moment. People were talking about that for
Yeah,
a
but that
long
was in a
time.
trailer though.
But like he was also in before. No, it wasn't in the trailer.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was.
Until was it?
Yeah, because I remember shitting on the costume.
Of course you did.
So you were just hating on it from the beginning then?
I didn't like the costume. I think that's a fair critic.
I think it's all right.
I like it.
Doctor
I
Strange.
like his. I
But,
like.
but also, I don't give a shit about Spider-Man suits.
Facts.
I think his best suit is the one he has right now at the end of the movie, at the end of No Way Home.
I like Andrew Garfield, so I don't like that movie.
Oh,
but
we're
I
talking
like
about
that
all
movie.
Spider-Man.
Well, I was just saying Spider-Man in general. I think I like Andrew Garfield's the best.
I think out of Loki, I think out of all the Spider-Man, I like Tom Holland's final one that he has when he's swinging in New York.
Oh, bro.
I like how it looks like cartoony, like the bright blue, bright red.
No.
Well,
Okay, well you're just gonna say Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
yeah, probably. Yeah.
I like Tobey Maguire's, but it just feels like I don't like how it has like the webs like.
I think that's cool. I think
That's
that's
because
badass.
you grew up with it.
It is cool though.
All right, wait. So
Doctor
what's-
Strange.
Doctor Strange.
I'll be cool with Doctor Strange.
All right. Phase 4 best one-liner. Nah, I think this is pretty obvious.
No, you mean number 4. Best
So
one.
Yeah.
in Phase 4,
best.
No, he says Phase 3, number
Phase
4.
3, number 4, best one-liner.
oh, Phase 3, number 4.
So I think this is obvious. Why is Gamora? It doesn't have to be a funny thing. It could be like just any,
Okay.
or it could be I am Iron Man.
Why is
when he
I Am
snaps?
Iron Man? That's fantastic, actually. On the Roos.
That's not really a one-liner. Or anything that is that a one-liner when he was all like, everything that came from you came out of a bottle. That's
Yeah,
not-
that's
an
Avengers.
Avengers
That's
1.
Avengers 1.
But doesn't he repeat? Oh no! You know, I was talking about in an Endgame where he's like, we lost. We were supposed to do that together or some shit. That's not really a one-liner.
Where were
though,
you?
huh? Nah, that's not really a one-liner.
Maybe I don't care, Cap. He killed my mom. That's a good
This
one.
is
one.
no place to die.
Oh, that's a good one actually.
Yeah, and then he fucking dies.
Should I aim for the head?
Oh,
That's a pretty
Damn,
good
that's
one.
tough.
Yeah.
That's aura.
That's a good one.
That's a good line.
Shoot have aimed for, and he fucking leaves.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's
I would
good.
say, yeah. That's the best one. Damn.
That's so-
that gave me goosebumps right
that's
now when you
tough.
said that. You should have aimed for the head. Damn.
That one's great.
All right.
Bro, that shit, dude. I remember being in theaters and being so fucking like shocked. I was shaking, bro. No, just kidding. It was really good though.
Dude, I remember everybody was when the trailer for Endgame or not Endgame, Avengers: Infinity War came out, and they're all running together. Like
yeah.
everybody,
It
in
was
school
never in the
talking.
movie?
Dude, everybody. Oh yeah, I forgot how like they would always do that. Like they would show things in the trailer, and then they would like take them out of the actual movie.
Yeah, I was waiting for that scene to come up and it
Yeah.
never did.
I remember people were upset that like Hulk wasn't there, and it was actually just Bruce Banner and the
And a
Hulkbuster.
Hulkbuster,
But I look
yeah.
like that.
I think it was a smart move in the show not showing.
Why?
I mean, it saves the actual, like, it doesn't spoil it.
Do you think Hulk should have been in the
Yeah, let's be.
should have been in Infinity War though?
I would have liked the movie probably more. I'll
Yeah,
be
that's
honest.
facts.
But it's like just a
like-
reality he has to deal with. I think.
No.
It gives a character something more than because Hulk never gets anything. Bruce Banner never gets anything in the whole MCU. He doesn't get anything. They don't give him anything. So at least they give him a problem to deal with.
Ooh.
Even if you don't like the problem, it's something that
It actually develops his character.
you know. That's because Hulk sucks as a character for MCU. Like he
He's
doesn't
just
get
like up
anything.
there. Yeah.
He never gets anything. Nobody
Nah,
cares.
I think
Nobody
there's-
cares about Bruce Banner.
I think there's space
think
for
that's
a.
true.
I think there's space for an angry green giant.
But like just an angry green
Yeah,
giant?
but that's it. That's it.
Yeah,
It's-
Like, that's
it's
all
just
think
that.
think about that scene in Endgame where it's like, "Hulk, you take the elevator." He's like, "Okay," and he's like all grumpy and shit, walks off. Like that's good.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's all he
you
is.
can do
But
with him.
like, if you,
he's just a big angry guy.
it would just be a basic ass character if that's all it was.
But that's most of the MCU.
Dude, that's
though.
literally his secret. He's always mad.
Oh god! But like they're trying to make it so each character has
Has their
some
story.
level of depth.
Yeah.
It's a shame that the only time we ever see Bruce Banner turning into the Hulk was in Avengers. That's the only time we
Yeah,
ever see
Avengers
him.
1 and 2.
Where
Yeah.
that's the only time we see him phase into the.
Do you think he'll ever change or nah?
No, it's
he's
not gonna
just
be like
Professor
that.
Hulk forever.
Yeah.
Hey, what about
Man.
What about Hulk dab?
Oh my god! Oh my fucking god!
Or what about where like Ant-Man is like, you guys want a picture with me too?
They're like, yeah, get in. They're like, Hulk, get in.
What
They're
is-
like, oh, they don't want it.
What is a good scene though is when he's looking at the gauntlet. He's like, "It's like I was made for this."
Oh,
That shit- that's a
good
great-
one-liner.
I was
that's a
gonna
great
say, I
Professor
love
Hulk
you
scene.
3000.
Oh, you a fucking loser! Jesus Christ!
That is a good one.
That's
though,
cute.
Because I remember people. Do you remember? Joey
What?
D talking about that.
Oh,
What?
God.
The I love you 3000.
Oh my god, bro! Jesus.
Dude, basically everybody was talking about it. I love
hate
you
it.
3000.
I
You
hate
couldn't
it
live
from
with
the
your own
get-go.
failure?
Ooh,
Where did that bring
could
you
not
back
live
to
with-
me?
Yeah. Is that a one-liner? It's a two-liner.
Yeah, it's a comma. So there's a comma and there's still one.
Avengers Assemble.
Nah, I
That
like
was
I
shit
like
like
should
that.
aim for the head.
Yeah, that's good.
But I was
Or
just
I like that one too. The like, it's like I was made for this.
Yeah,
Cool. It would have to be Thanos. Something he says is always badass.
that's true.
Nah, I'm going with I'm going with it's like I was made for this. Because think about it, when you're in the
So now
theater,
you changed it. I already wrote it.
no, but all right, think about it. When you're in the theaters, like, which one of those gave you more goosebumps?
Should have aimed for the head.
Nah, for me it was like it was like the way it was set up, the way like he was like looking at it. Like,
I didn't give me
Yeah,
goosebumps.
and the camera's
with him.
focusing on his
like,
face.
contemplating with
It
himself.
didn't give me any goosebumps.
No,
No. I just like, I don't know. Should have aimed for the head was sick because right after he just disappears and then Thor was just all sad and you're like, damn. I really should aim for the head.
Should have aimed for the head.
I don't know. If you want to do a different one, we can. I'm just saying.
You're the tiebreaker.
I like the should have aimed for the head.
I'm going should have aimed for that.
All right, I'll go with should have aimed for the head.
That shit is tough.
Yeah.
That shit is aura.
All right. Number 5, most high stakes moment. The Phase 3 scene that delivered the most emotional or intense stakes, changing the MCU forever.
Do we count Endgame? I am Iron Man.
It's not Endgame. It's Civil War again.
Oh.
It's the ending to Civil War. It's Baron Zemo. Basically everything Baron Zemo did in that movie, but specifically what he does in that room with Bucky and Cap, and he splits them up for good.
But how about the snap itself?
Shit, never mind.
That's what I was thinking. But like, do we count it?
We've been counting everything in any game. I'll be
Alright.
honest.
I think yeah, it has to be.
It wins everything because it's the
Because
like
he knew
the,
he was gonna die.
the climax.
But that
It's
moment
the-
does not happen if Zemo doesn't split up the Avengers.
But you can keep using that logic for everything. You'd be like, but what if they didn't make an Iron Man movie? Like
No,
like, nothing happens.
because it serves to their character so well that it makes the group split up.
Mm-hmm.
And if they weren't split up, he would have never grabbed the stones. That is more stakes than him getting the stones and fucking doing it. It would be preventing him from getting the stones in general. That's more important.
I'm gonna say, Iron Man snapping. Dude,
I wasn't even gonna say the Iron Man snapping. I was gonna say Thanos snapping.
Or Hulk snapping. He was bait for this.
But like, that wasn't. Was it a high stakes moment? I mean, I guess it was.
Because-
High stakes was the snap because you're like, these dudes really dead.
High
Obviously,
stakes-
we knew they would
No,
come
high
back,
stakes
but-
was Iron Man snapping because he knew he was gonna die.
No, it's
That's
Hulk.
true.
It's Hulk.
And nobody knew Iron Man was gonna die.
Yeah.
No, it's Hulk snapping because if Hulk didn't snap, then they would have never had a team to defeat Thanos in the beginning.
But it's
in
not
the
that
first
high
place.
stakes.
Motherfucker, do you think they would have?
But nothing happened to Hulk. He just lost a hand and he got it back. It's not that high
No, yeah,
stakes.
but the
He's
world
fine
is at
now.
stake because Thanos is already here. Is already on their
What's more
way.
important, the world or Iron Man?
But here's the thing: Iron Man's also a high stake because if he didn't snap, Thanos would have those stones and he would have snapped again.
Exactly.
Yeah, but he didn't have to snap. He could have just gave to someone else. He could have hit Hulk again. Snap again, motherfucker.
I know, but he had to do it now, or else because if he didn't do it now, Thanos would get those stones
Exactly.
right away.
And
What's at stake here, though?
The world, because he's gonna snap again.
And-
Nah, but the whole, but
and
Hulk.
himself,
No,
his
no, no.
life.
No. Because if Hulk never returned T'Challa, who else?
Ant-Man.
Bucky, whoever, etc., then they would have fucking lost to Thanos immediately when they returned.
That's true. That's a good point. Wait, what were you arguing for?
I was gonna say
the
either
original
Thanos snapping, because then all of Endgame doesn't happen. If we're gonna keep doing this, if this doesn't happen, this doesn't happen. Thanos snapping.
You know, when I think about it though, I
And
think Bryan might be right.
Yeah, but then also Thanos snapping has effect for everything in the next phase too, with like the Eternals, and then
I would just say the whole fight in Infinity War.
You should have aimed for the head
Or
again.
what about
That is.
what about when Thor's on the star with the short guy like building the
Dwarf.
thing?
Stormbreaker?
Yeah, that's kind of a high stakes moment.
Yeah, because they were gonna take over Wakanda. They
Wait,
were losing.
No. I'm gonna deny that
They
because
were losing.
The
They
whole
were.
the whole point of Thor Ragnarok is that he doesn't need hammers, and so what does he do in Infinity War? He spends the whole fucking movie trying to make a hammer.
He doesn't need a hammer. He needs an axe.
Oh my fucking god!
Different.
It's like you're Thor, god of thunder, not god of hammers.
Yeah, but
And then they go back on that character beat in Infinity War. It's like the movie makers weren't like communicating with each other.
Well, they probably
Because in the third act of Ragnarok, he's using lightning. He's using his hands.
What about when they go back in time? That's a high stakes moment. They got to go back in time and get each stone.
The whole movie itself is high stakes.
I know that's what I love about that movie.
That's why like we're gonna just keep going back to those two movies.
I'll say ending to Infinity War then.
I'm cool with Endgame too. But the whole movie itself, I mean, it's literally the highest stakes possible.
Yeah.
It's
But
a cheating thing.
That feels like a
but-
cop out. We got to pick a moment, bro. This is moment.
Okay, then if we're gonna do that, we exclude those two movies
All right.
and Civil War.
Oh no!
All right, that's good.
Then we can say the end credit scenes to Ragnarok, where Thanos
We're just
kills.
going back to the same movie.
Where Thanos kills all of Asgard.
That's in the end credit scene?
Yeah, dude. What I love about
Or
that
you
is
know
that
what?
is Thor's like, what?
The end credit scene. Oh, wait, that's Infinity War.
What I like is that Thor is like, Asgard isn't a place, it's a people. And then end credit scene, Thanos kills the people, bro. He kills fucking everyone.
He kills
Is that
Asgard.
really a high stakes moment?
It's not that high stakes.
Ooh. What about when, in No Way Home, when Doctor Strange is doing the portal,
fucking god.
or he's doing the spell? That's a high stakes
To
moment.
fix it?
Yeah, but
High stakes for what?
Peter Parker.
The
Peter
whole
Parker's
world.
college?
For the whole world.
The whole world.
No,
Things
fuck
are gonna be
that shit,
different,
bro. I'm not even going.
Because he starts seeing all the villains in the air. Like,
Yeah.
if you don't fix
I'm not even
that-
going to entertain that idea of No Way Home. I'll be honest.
Ooh. When Ned opened the, ooh.
When Ned opened
Nah.
the
When
No.
when Ned was on the bus,
No.
and he started running through talking
That
about
shit was
some,
fucking ass.
we're all gonna die,
Or when he says he's the CEO of sex.
or when he's like in the library on the computer and like teacher comes in, he's like, what are you doing? He's like, watching porn.
Isn't that the phase before?
Yeah, that's
That's in Homecoming.
that's No Way Home.
Yeah, that's the first one.
Wait, no, that's Far From Home.
That's Homecoming.
Oh, that's Homecoming.
Is it?
Yes,
Fuck, this is hard.
because he's helping out with beat Michael Keaton.
It's Zemo revealing
Oh
that Bucky
my.
killed Tony's parents.
We should know Civil War.
We said no Civil War.
If it's not that, then it is.
It would be
It
actually
has.
hard.
I
if
feel like
it's-
it has to be something with Doctor Strange, because Doctor
Oh.
Strange determines a lot of the future.
It's true, but he's only in 2 movies before Endgame.
Maybe letting Peter grant a wish stupidly.
Wait, what?
Yeah, letting Spider-Man grant his wish. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
which is so out of character for Doctor Strange.
Well,
Yeah,
he
'cause that
messes
kind
it
of
up.
fucks up the entire
When Spider-Man
multiverse.
messes up Doctor Strange's spell.
Yeah, because that fucks up the multiverse for the rest of the thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when the.
You want to go with that?
No, I don't want to count on that because that shit's so fucking stupid.
But that
It
literally
is stupid because
Because it's-
he's a professional.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
the
the
best.
sorcerer supreme.
But also,
the
people are like,
professionals can get
what
fucked
if
up?
that's
From a
not even really Doctor Strange? What if
What
someone?
do you mean?
I heard that theory was like Doctor
He's a
Strange
squirrel?
messed that up on purpose, and he's probably not actually
Well,
Doctor
he's
Strange.
Morpheus or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
That
That was
sounds
like a
stupid
theory.
as
That was
shit.
another theory because like everyone's also like Doctor Strange is the best in the world at this one thing. He would mess up because somebody's talking. Does that
Right.
make sense?
Well,
Yeah, that
yeah,
doesn't
but
make
if
sense.
there's a professional fucking scientist doing an equation, if he gets socked in the face, he's not gonna be able to finish.
But he's
it.
not getting sucked. The dude's just talking.
It's just a fucking.
Yeah,
It's just a
alright.
kid talking.
and he's literally been trained to concentrate no matter
So
what.
you think Albert
Exactly.
Einstein, if he was like working on
But he's
something,
not super. That makes no sense. They're
He's
literally
super in his
super
own way.
people.
I don't know.
That shit is so stupid,
Okay,
bro.
then what do you guys want to go with? High stakes moment, bruh.
I'll go with the end of Infinity War.
If we're gonna go back to Infinity War, because we can't decide, we're gonna do
Alright,
Infinity War.
fine. The end of Infinity War.
End of Infinity
What
War.
part though?
All of it.
It's
I don't
them not being able to get the glove off of Thanos, pretty much.
There you go.
Ooh, what about this? In Endgame, where they're trying to get the glove off him.
Wakanda?
No, I don't know. I'm talking
I don't
about
know where they're at. They're at the Avengers
when they're
compound.
when they're trying to find the glove.
Where they're in like the tunnels
Yeah.
and like all
And
the
like
aliens are
they're,
coming.
they're all
in.
like working together but separately across the whole compound, like to get like everything back,
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that.
to get it to Tony. And then like Thanos thinks he has it, and then like he turns it around, he doesn't have him.
I am Iron Man.
I say if we're gonna choose something between Endgame and Infinity War, I'm gonna say that. That's a high stakes moment.
I mean, all of it's high stakes. The whole 2 movies are high
I
stakes.
say that's
Yeah,
even
that's
more
a good
high
point.
stakes.
More high
Because at
stakes.
that point they had already nah, I don't know.
It's
Wait.
a hard one.
I think we should go with Endgame because that Thanos, his intent was to destroy everything.
But he also
right?
said-
Oh yeah, that's
scene.
true. He
And-
wasn't just doing half. He was doing to destroy everything.
Yeah, and
He-
the
Yeah,
first
that's
Thanos-
what I said.
I didn't hear it.
I literally said when Thanos is gonna snap that second time, but then Iron Man takes it away from him.
Yeah, but you didn't explain why.
Yeah, I like the way you think, Brandon.
Oh my god, I said that like fucking 10 minutes ago.
But no, do you understand why though?
Shut up, I understand why.
All right. So I guess high stakes moment.
Thanos snapping, about to snap.
About to snap. All right. So now we're moving on to category 4, which is phase 4 and 5
Okay.
grouped together, and this includes the shows, by the way.
We're gonna be here a long time.
All right. So number 1, the MCU is Cooked Award.
Ooh, this is a
What
good
is the moment that you realize, like, damn, MCU really fell off? MCU is over.
Damn, I want to say WandaVision, but it's not WandaVision.
It's not because it's some people think it's good.
The first half
Aside
of it.
from you.
The first half of it is undeniably good. The fucking third half, the second half, they shot the bed.
I was gonna say the first time one of the MCU shows is bad.
Which was
What's after Loki?
the one with the Nick Fury one?
No,
No, that one's.
Oh, Moon Knight.
Miss Marvel.
I like Miss Marvel.
I like Miss Marvel. Marvel's pretty good, but like, I think the MCU is cooked is when they start making so many TV shows and just releasing
Ooh.
them.
Moon Knight.
Black Widow.
No, I like Black
that's
Widow.
a good one.
Black
That's
Widow.
actually a good one.
You guys are just sexist. I like Black
No,
Widow.
That's
we're
not
not.
true. You
No,
just said
it-
Miss Marvel. What are you talking about? And WandaVision.
That's a good one because what movie? When did that come out after?
I think it was the first one.
That was the-
after
that was
No
the
Way Home.
first one.
that- Oh yeah, nah, the MCU was cooked.
It was
because-
bad.
Because
No.
everybody was thinking like, damn, how are they gonna even like follow up like the whole like MCU or what do they call that whole thing?
It
The
would have been
saga?
the first movie, right?
The Infinity's. Yeah, I think it was. Now that you say that.
Low-key, I think the answer has to be Ant-Man 3.
What?
I think that's already too
No, the
late.
Iron
I think
Man-
it's too
No.
late. I think it was cooked before that.
Wait, what did you say?
Ant-Man
Ant-Man
3.
Why they said Iron Man 3? I was like,
I was like,
what?
damn.
Think about it. Ant-Man 3 could have saved the MCU, or it could have just ended it. And I think it low-key, like, if it ended it.
I think it was
I
cooked
think it
way
was
before
cooked
that.
way before.
No, me as well, but that was like the final nail in the coffin.
I think
They could have done a.
So you think
they
up
could
to
have made a
that point it
comeback.
could have still been saved?
Yeah. If they made Kang an interesting villain, if Ant-Man 3 was good.
what was the first truly bad show? You know, I talk about the
the
shows being
Secret Invasion, maybe.
that was last year,
I really hate WandaVision.
wasn't it? It was last summer,
Well,
or was it 2023
It's-
summer?
well, you could say Moon Knight was a bad show. It was good at first.
I kind of liked it.
I liked it too.
You know, we talk trash about the shows, but most of them aren't that bad.
They're bad in memory.
Yeah, because you know, I like WandaVision, I like Loki, I like the Falcon Winter Soldier, I like Hawkeye, I like
I
Moon
forgot
Knight,
about
Hawkeye's good.
Hawkeye.
I like Moon Knight, I like Miss Marvel.
They're just mid. How about that?
Yeah.
They're
They
fine.
are
They're
mid.
Fine. They're fine.
I
But
liked
it-
Falcon and Winter Soldier, but it was mid.
But also, when they start making the shows, it takes the quality down of the movies.
That's
So
true.
I think when it's cooked is the movie. It probably is one of the movies. What's one where it's like so noticeably bad?
Black Widow.
I think that one it's really noticeably bad, but I don't think that's. It was just terrible CGI. I mean, it just looks really bad.
What? Which one?
Black Widow.
Dude, the story was.
Maybe.
They don't show Red Guardian fight. I'm still pissed about that.
Okay, whatever. What about Thor?
Love and Thunder. That might be one. That's a
Because
good one.
they use the
When
what's
did
it
that
called?
come out?
What's the thing called? The Vision, the thing that the Mandalorian people use. Like it's like it's not a green screen, but it's
Is
like
it
a giant-
Mandalorian?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. And
Yeah.
it shows like the little CGI and that shit looks terrible.
Yeah,
but
like,
everybody was memeing.
it
I
looked-
didn't
Oh, the
watch
head?
it.
The
Yeah.
floating
Oh,
head, the floating
yeah,
black
yeah.
kid's head.
Yeah, it looked unfinished.
I like that. I like Thor: Love and Thunder being cooked because you know, Black Widow was bad. I think even if you don't agree.
Yeah, but it still could have been saved. Like
It
it, wasn't.
could've.
MCU wasn't
and
officially.
then you're
cooked.
like, oh, Taika Waititi, he made a good movie. He did
That's true.
good for Thor. This one's gonna be good. Maybe we'll bring that shit back. And it wasn't that.
But here's the thing.
It was trash.
They freaking
Like-
made.
Oh, and Christian Bale's in it. Oh, Christian Bale's a villain.
Oh my god.
Christian Bale's a great actor. He'll bring this back. terrible.
But here's the thing: Guardians
Bell's
3
not bad.
still came out after.
Yeah, but that's
I
not
know.
MCU.
But it's it is MCU, but it's like
it feels so detached.
it's the standalone. It's just like
Yeah.
everything else is cooked except what James Gunn does.
And they make Thor like face it the same moral lesson he does in every
That's
single
true.
fucking movie.
Wait, what came out after Black Widow?
Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi was good.
See, that's why
That
I'm
was
saying
alright.
Shang-Chi kind of brought it back a little. It was pretty good. And then what was after? There was something.
It was a
Eternals.
Oh wait, Eternals. I
Oh.
like the Eternals.
I like Eternals.
Yeah, so we were still doing good at that point.
But
Yeah.
a lot of people don't like Eternals. That's the problem.
They just hate.
Wait, what came out first? The chicken or the egg? I'm just playing. No, what came out first? Quantum Mania or Thor: Love and Thunder?
Thor
Love
came
and
out
Thunder.
first.
It came out like months before.
Okay, yeah, I would say.
Thor: Love and Thunder, and then Quantumania happened after.
Yeah.
And then what came out after? Or is that the last thing
The
that's come out?
Marvels.
I thought the Marvels are.
Marvels was
Alright.
alright.
I enjoyed it.
It was.
I
It
thought
was,
it was
better
fine.
than the first one.
It was better
Oh,
than
Doctor
Quantumania.
Strange came out after
Oh.
Quantumania, right?
Ooh, is that a good shout?
But no, but I like Quantum.
I
I
do-
like
I like
multi-
Quantumania too.
I
yeah.
do like it, but it's a shit movie.
Oh, that's where we disagree.
I think it just looks good. Like the way it's directed is like directed completely different from
It's
anything
unique.
else in the MCU, which I
true.
like.
It's unique. It's literally directed like an Evil Dead movie.
And
if
you know,
you've seen
people
Evil Deads.
were so like upset, dude. I remember people saying like, "Why is this like filmed like a PowerPoint?" Like a
Wait, but that's his filmmaking.
yeah, I like it.
If you see Evil Dead, it's very similar to
It's
Evil Dead.
directed so differently that it doesn't even feel like an MCU movie.
And I like it. But I could also be like, it lives better in my head than
Yeah,
it does
yeah,
when
me
I
too.
actually
Yeah,
see it.
Because like when I think about the actual story, it's stupid.
I don't
It
really-
is stupid.
I think the best thing about them was the directing.
Yeah, you can tell it's directed by Sam Raimi. You can tell what is and what isn't.
Yeah.
Like his idea, like when
There's like a.
he goes when he's fighting the other Doctor Strange with like the musical notes.
Yeah.
And he's like throwing them at
That
him.
shit-
I'm like, that's Sam Raimi. That looks
shit's
awesome.
cool.
Yeah.
Or like when like the camera does like the little circle
Yeah,
like
boom.
transition and then it comes
Yeah.
back out. Yeah.
Like
That's
when they
him.
showed like a zombie Scarlet
Oh,
Witch, like she was
yeah,
like
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh my god,
Yeah, that shit is sick.
it is sick.
So we're
So-
going with
I don't want to go multiple.
No, Thor-
Thor,
Yeah,
Love and
Thor,
Thunder.
Thor.
Fuck that movie.
Because it had so much opportunity to be good, and it wasn't.
all right. Number 2, most underrated film or television show in Phase 4 and 5.
I think we can agree with that.
Yeah.
Eternals.
It's Eternals.
I still haven't seen Eternals.
What?
You're talking about this phase. You haven't even seen all the movies.
Oh.
I've seen
God.
that's the only one I haven't seen besides Love and Thunder.
Besides, there's 2 movies.
I've seen all the shows.
Echo.
Echo,
Oh.
Secret Invasion.
Echo.
Ooh.
Secret Invasion.
I watched Secret Invasion.
Did you?
I know what happens.
How is it you didn't watch it? I know what happens too.
What about Loki? Specifically Loki season 2. Dude,
Oh,
Is
it's
it
underrated
underrated?
though.
I think
it's agreed everybody loved Loki season 1.
So it's not under, but
No, season 1.
okay.
But season
Damn.
but season 2, like nobody talked about season 2, dude. And
Boy, that's because the MCU died by that
I
point.
mean,
exactly.
people are already giving
so,
up.
Exactly.
But the people that did watch it, I mean,
everybody
we all liked
watched
it.
Eternals.
Yeah,
but
and people hated on
yeah.
it, and I think that's underrated.
I think it got undeserved hate.
It's underrated because people watched it and didn't like it. Loki 2 is underrated because people just didn't even watch it.
Look, season 2 of basically what you said.
Yeah.
But which one's more important?
I mean, Eternals isn't.
People just
I don't think either's important
people
at
just
this point.
That's true.
people just completely ignored.
Eternals and Loki.
Yeah.
Loki means nothing because Kang is not in it.
Yeah.
We're done with him.
Yeah.
And you kill off Loki again for the fucking 5th time.
So we're doing
Yeah.
Eternals.
Well, you haven't seen the movie.
Haven't seen
Maybe we should pick something we all seen. I don't.
We could do Eternals.
Yeah. if
I have heard it's bad, and you guys have been saying like that it's good.
Yeah,
It's
but then
really
you
good.
gonna watch it. You like, what are you talking
I think
about?
I might actually like it.
I like it.
The only reason people don't like it is because it doesn't have anything to do with like
It means
the like Captain America and Iron Man and them. It's like its own set of characters, but it's really good.
and its consequences aren't even felt throughout any movie until we're gonna see it in the newest one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's a long time to have no consequences, and also no
Yeah.
Blade. Blade's at the end of the movie. Spoiler.
That's true.
Yeah, and Jon Snow from Game of
Yeah,
Thrones.
he
is in
plays
it,
Black Knight.
and he means nothing because we got nothing from that.
Yeah.
So I guess those are reasons people dislike it. But
Harry Styles is in it.
Exactly. Thanos' brother's in it. It means nothing because we haven't seen him.
I think the only reason why they haven't appeared in anything or why we haven't seen Consequences is because they got so much undeserved hate.
That's probably true.
I think
yeah.
also because the MCU is getting so bad, I feel like these people were like, I don't want to be in it if it's going to be this ass. Like Harry Styles. Like, I think if it was actually really good quality, he would have tried to be back.
Well, I think that
That's
if
true.
it was, if it
It's
was
a
like,
mess.
I guess
It
yeah.
is a
Like the way their production is happening, it's just a mess.
So we're doing the Eternals.
I think I would
Eternals.
like to do that because me and him really like it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
That's
you
fine.
know?
It's really good.
All right. So for the next one, stupidest decision made in Phase 4 and 5.
Everything about No Way Home. Wait, No Way Home is the last one, right?
It's not part of this phase.
Yeah, I don't think.
You
is
said it was the end of the last
maybe,
phase.
I think maybe I had actually meant.
You said
Far
No
From
Way
Home.
Home,
Yeah, I think you did
I
mean
think
Far
I had
From
meant
Home.
Far From Home.
but Far From Home is
Because Far From
before
Home is the one where
Endgame.
it's like I see it everywhere I go. I see his face, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think I actually meant Far From Home.
So Phase 4.
Phase
Phase 4 is what's considered the multiversal saga, which is why
so
No
I
Way
guess
Home.
No Way Home is in it.
I would say No Way Home, the entirety of No Way Home.
But didn't we pick something for?
I don't think so.
No, we didn't.
Yeah,
but we
yeah.
discussed it like it was a
we
part of the last
discussed it
phase.
for like
God
30
damn
minutes.
it! It shows
I
how,
knew I was right.
How
I
good
knew I
of
was right
experts
30
we
minutes
are.
ago.
It was how informed.
All right. So stupidest decision made. I got one. The whole scroll thing where it turns out the whole time.
I like that.
What's his name? War Machine was a scroll.
And yeah,
Well, it is stupid, but I feel like it's so inconsequential. It doesn't
Doesn't
even
that take
matter.
away from like the whole
Well,
him hurting his leg.
like everything about like him
well,
and Iron
I
Man?
thought that the point was that we don't know when it's Skull, when it's Rhodey.
And also
Yeah,
Nick
that's true.
Fury is a scroll.
Now that feels inconsequential. Like that seems like
Yeah,
whatever.
because when they fake his death, that's in Winter Soldier when they fake his death.
Uh-huh.
Isn't that a scroll?
No. No,
I
you're
think
talking
it's-
about the end. You're talking about the reveal at the end of No Way Home, right?
Well, because
I mean,
in
Far From Home.
in Marvels, we find out Nick Fury is on a planet somewhere. He's outside. He's not in Earth. But
Yeah.
I think we're led to believe that he's been gone since Captain Marvel,
Oh,
I think yeah.
No,
since the first Captain Marvel, which is the 90s.
No. I think
That's not the vibe I
actually
got.
yeah. I don't think so. I don't remember.
So when
the
did he
vibe I got.
disappear?
I think it was after Avengers.
yeah, it was like after Infinity War.
No.
when he got brought back at the during Endgame, he went because
No.
because he got dusted away. If he got dusted away, then he would be dusted away as a scroll, not
Well, he's not gonna
Nick
change
Fury.
shape right before he gets dusted away.
Isn't it the thing where like you take damage and then you change back to who you were previously or something like that?
I don't know.
No.
I
No.
don't think so.
I don't understand this, and I think that's why this is the stupidest thing.
The scroll thing. I think just
Yeah.
introducing the scrolls.
The scrolls in general. I could
They're
agree on that.
useless, and they lead to Secret Invasion, which I'm led to believe I haven't seen, is a terrible piece of shit show.
Yeah, I'll say the,
I could agree
the
with
whole
that.
scrolls.
I hate
in
the
general.
And it did have potential, like the idea of scrolls, but they just fucked it up.
Yeah, I'll say the scrolls in general. Then.
I think Skrulls should have been saved for Fantastic Four.
That's true.
I feel
because
like
they're a villain
It
to-
could have just been made better in general.
That's true. They make them a good guys. I think that's a bad decision
That is a bad decision.
because they have so much potential to be
That's
good
a phase
villains.
3 decision, though.
I know, but I'm just saying them in general. I don't like the Skrulls idea
The
because
scrolls being revealed
So we
as
can't
like
even say
remember.
introducing the scrolls because that's phase 3.
Well, we could say like them being revealed as such and such and
that
such.
they replaced.
yeah. Okay, yeah. That's
They're
stupid.
replaced.
Because isn't Maria
Because
Hill?
of heroes.
Isn't
Because
Maria
they-
Hill a scroll?
Yeah,
It's just
because
dumb.
then anybody could just be a scroll. And then it's like,
Exactly.
and even that just takes away. Like,
It removes stakes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, everybody in that Spider-Man movie is
A Skrull.
Yeah,
Yeah. I would
Pretty
say
much.
the idea that the scrolls can be any of the characters we knew.
pretty much.
All right. Number 4, biggest letdown. When were you let down by something you were looking forward to the most?
It's gonna be Thor: Love and Thunder.
Damn.
I'm gonna say Ant-Man, Quantumania.
Oh yeah, Jonathan Majors, but he didn't let me down. The movie itself let me down, but Jonathan Majors was sick, and that's exactly what I thought.
I think the movie just let me down in general because I was just expecting it to be better. It looks terrible. The story's terrible. The fight with the villain is terrible.
Also, it wasn't consequential.
It wasn't.
It means nothing. Again,
I'm gonna go with Thor 4.
I like that.
Thor 4, I haven't seen it.
Because I wanted it to be good so bad. Because I like the Ragnarok. Like I liked it enough to want to see it continue.
It's gonna be like the same reasons I named before. I feel like Taika Waititi.
Yeah.
Or like James Gunn and Taika Waititi.
Christian Bale as Gore the God Butcher.
Yeah, Christian Bale, like he's a higher quality of actor that's usually in MCU movies. So like he can actually bring something, like actually be a great actor.
Oh my god.
Because he is a great actor.
Yeah.
And that movie, it's just
Bro,
I can't talk about how bad it is.
There's a scene
how
where
much I
they
hate
give
it.
the children teddy bears and the teddy bear shooting lightning.
Yeah,
And like
and also Russell Crowe's in it as Zeus. I'm like, that's cool. And
But
he's he fucking sucks. He's so bad. Why is Russell Crowe this bad?
yeah, that's true.
What else?
They introduced Hercules, but that never played into anything.
Oh yeah, Hercules means nothing. What else? It's just so unfunny. It's like not funny at all. It pisses me off actually.
Korg and the side characters, like they don't really do much.
The Guardians have nothing to do with the movie for the most part.
Yeah, because I thought the movie was gonna be about them hanging out with him and doing
But don't
shit.
they leave right at the beginning?
Yeah,
Separate?
exactly. So it means
Yeah,
nothing.
you see nothing
And
with
didn't
them.
James Gunn say like, "Oh, that shit ain't even canon to the Guardians"?
I guess fucking so.
That's stupid.
I don't know.
Well,
That movie could have been so good because even all
It's
that said,
infuriatingly bad.
I like Christian Bale as the Butcher or Gore the Butcher.
Yeah, Gore
I
the
think
God
he was good. I think he's scary. And like one scene of the movie, I think he's pretty creepy. But that's it. Like,
but
that's
isn't
all.
the whole movie just basically like a joke back to back to back to back?
Yeah, he's a bit goofy for me.
And doesn't it show like Thor's ass?
No, it shows. Oh yeah, it does.
That movie sucks.
There's like a dumpling god.
When they
in
do
it.
that, they bring back this fucking like a meme from 2008 where it's like the screaming goats.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
Does Taika
People were talking
Waititi
about
still
that.
think that's funny? Like
He hasn't made anything
Christ.
good since then.
That's true.
Dude, he was supposed to have a Star Wars movie, and then
Oh,
that shit got fucking canceled because this movie was so bad.
Thank God.
Because that Next Goal Wins was awful. So bad.
All right, so we're saying
Thor 4.
Thor 4. So much potential.
All right, number 5. Best moment that made us believe the MCU was back.
Ooh.
Guardians 3.
That's true. There has to be that. Followed by
No.
Loki season 2.
Loki in general.
No.
Well, we said that
I'm
we
a s-
thought the MCU was cooked at what did we say? The MCU was cooked at
Thor Love and Thunder.
Thor Love
Low
and
key,
Thunder.
I'm gonna say Eternals for me because at that point,
You said you didn't even know it was cooked at that point.
That's true.
no, I didn't like WandaVision. I didn't like Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I didn't like
Oh,
Moon
that's
Knight.
true.
And when Eternals, I was like, damn, we finally have hope. We finally have hope once again. And then like I was like,
I laid down.
I could so be down to follow these characters for the next phase of the MCU. And then
The
we
reason
weren't.
I'm saying Guardians 3 is because like every movie in the MCU up to that point that I saw and show was just like meh. It was mid. But Guardians 3 like
Yeah, but the thing is,
Guardians 3 showed like
is
that super and people were having like the argument online like, oh, is superhero movie fatigue like happening? Is it a thing like are superhero movies just in general cooked? And then James Gunn like proved that shit wrong.
He's
Like
like,
it's
y'all a bunch of morons.
yeah, it's not the movie.
Yeah.
It's just the way you guys are writing it.
Yeah, but I don't think Guardians 3 for me is like you look at it, you can tell it's detached from the rest of the MCU. It's not a product. It's not a product of Marvel Studios. It's a product of James Gunn. You know what I mean?
But it's still part of the MCU. We can't just exclude
Yeah, but
it.
the thing is, that these characters. It's already been said that these characters are never going to be used in the next ones.
Star-Lord
this
is.
is a Star-Lord. Star-Lord will
Star-Lord's
return at the end of the movie.
Oh, I mean the Guardians, the other ones.
I think they will.
Yeah.
I think this is gonna be not because they're important, but because it's really easy for Bradley Cooper and Vin Diesel to be in the movies when all they got to do is voice act.
That's true.
The reason why we like Guardians 3 is because James Gunn directed it. He's not going to direct any of the other shit in the new coming
I
things.
know, but he's literally like fuck everybody else. I can make a good superhero
But
movie.
when people watch that movie, they're like, "Oh, MCU is saved."
Yeah.
No, it said MCU's doomed because he's leaving for DC.
That's
yeah, but
true.
we said MCU is cooked by Thor: Love and Thunder.
Yeah.
But that's before Guardians 3.
Exactly. So it has to be something after Thor: Love and
It would have
Thunder.
to be after Thor: Love and Thunder.
I think they were just treading water like ever since Far From Home, to be honest, in my opinion.
I think that's true actually, because it just seemed like they're.
But Eternals,
They're just spinning
you
their
say
wheels.
that, but Eternals is before Thor: Love and Thunder.
Yeah.
So you're saying it brought it back, but then you said MCU
Yeah, because
is
I don't
cooked
like any.
after
I don't like any of
Eternals.
the shows that came out besides Hawkeye.
I like Hawkeye.
Yeah, I like Hawkeye.
Let's just talk about Hawkeye real quick.
I don't have anything to say about anything bad to say about that show. That show was
Great
really good.
show. I love it.
And it was a Christmas show, so it really put you in the Christmas mood. Damn.
Yes.
That shit was good.
I don't know what it is. It's just a vibe. I love Jeremy Renner.
I love Haley
It felt like they were just spinning their wheels for the
Haley
longest
Steinfeld in
time.
that show too.
I'm gonna say Guardians 3. I feel like that's the obvious answer.
I think that's the right answer.
Or
No, it's not
we could
the
go
right
with
answer,
the
because-
MCU isn't even saved.
Yeah,
I'll go with that.
Do you want to go with that?
The MCU is cooked.
Yeah,
It's
I
still
don't
cooked.
think there's been a moment so far that's been
I think
like
we're gonna
we're
know
back.
the MCU is saved once
Doomsday comes
movies
out.
that come out in a row are good.
I think once 2 good movies
In a row come out.
Just two.
I'll take 2.
Just
It's
give
not
me
that big
two.
of a deal.
Just give me 2.
And I like Wakanda Forever too, but I don't even think that saved it for me.
You don't think Deadpool, Wolverine
No.
plus Falcon
Fuck no.
as Captain America is 2 good movies in a row?
No.
Or how about Venom then
I
Kraven?
wouldn't even count. I wouldn't even count Deadpool Wolverine as one of the movies that could save the MCU. I wouldn't count that in the 1 out of the 2 that I need.
No.
I
'Cause
I
that's
count it as a 0.5.
That's literally just a nostalgia fest. Like it was literally meant for people who love.
But people loved it. But I think that love is forced.
That
Yeah,
love
that's
is
true.
for like the Fox movies, not for the MCU.
I know.
Same way Guardians 3 is love for James Gunn and not the MCU.
Yeah, but it's MCU.
That's a good point.
I guess that's true.
I'm gonna say the MCU is still cooked.
I would say
I
I like
still
that.
cooked. I don't
Still
think
cooked?
I don't think we have anything too definitive.
All right.
I think Fantastic Four
If Fantastic
plus
Four,
whatever's after.
Yep. Because we all know the new Captain America isn't gonna be good, and if it is, I'm gonna be pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, I would like to be surprised.
Yeah.
That's facts.
Yeah,
All right.
still
So,
cooked.
We went through all the phases. Now we got one more category with 3 more items in it. And this is all of the MCU, across the entire MCU. So number 1, best comedy relief character of the entire MCU.
Ooh.
This is gonna be pretty easy.
It's either going to be Korg or Luis.
I was gonna say Drax.
Oh.
Ooh. But who's funnier?
But
Drax, why is Gamora when he's standing still eating
Let me
chips?
ask you this.
When he's making fun of Mantis.
But he-
let me ask you this though: Does Drax lose points for not starting as a comedy character?
no, but he did.
No, he was seeking revenge for Thanos because Thanos killed his people.
No,
You
I know,
remember
but
that?
like in Guardians 1, he is funny.
Yeah, he is played as a.
He's
comedy
really
character.
funny because he doesn't understand sarcasm. He doesn't understand. He really
Yeah.
doesn't understand,
He doesn't understand, like,
English the
figure
way
speech.
that
Yeah.
Star-Lord speaks.
but
so
let's
he's kind
think
of
about
funny.
Luis. Every moment, literally every moment he
But he's
says,
in 2 movies.
Not even
Yeah,
the
they didn't bring
flashback.
him back for the third
2
one.
movies.
That doesn't matter. They couldn't afford him.
I think I'm gonna go with Drax.
Like Luis,
Ned?
everything he's in.
Fuck no.
The
He's the
CEO
CEO of Sex. This would take some thinking, I think. Star-Lord.
He's not.
I wanna call him a comedy relief.
He's not.
I would say he is.
He's like a protagonist.
When I
more
think
like,
of comedy relief, I kind of think of like a.
You don't think of the
like a
name.
jester.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of
Drax Mantis.
I'm thinking of
Mantis.
Mantis
I
is a
would
good one.
Mantis
put
is
Mantis
funny.
in that.
Drax.
She gets funny later.
Yeah, that's true.
Dude, Luis is hilarious. Dude, like every single scene he's in, he's funny. It's not even like the flashback stories that he tells that are just funny. Dude,
This is a hard one.
you're going Drax?
I'm going Drax. I can't think of anyone else.
Because Drax also gets more.
What about Korg?
I think of all the other side characters. I
Fuck
don't like them
Taika
as much as I
Waititi.
like Drax. To be honest.
Fuck
Yeah,
Taika
when he's playing Fortnite?
Hey, man.
That's it. That was his highlight playing Fortnite.
That was. Alright, I'll go with Drax because I do think Drax is fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
Alright. So number 2, best MCU meme. Best meme that came from the MCU. And there's a lot.
Old man Captain America meme?
Oh,
I know. I don't think I will.
No, I don't think I will.
what about the one where from WandaVision where Vision is standing and he like wearing that fit? Remember?
No. No. No.
You know what I'm talking about?
No. No. Stop. No.
I forgot what
No,
what
no,
the caption for that
don't.
was.
Yeah,
but that
don't
shit
even
was
try to
hilarious.
repeat it, bro. I know exactly what it says.
Wait,
Don't
what
even
is it?
repeat
Just
it.
tell me.
No.
I just want to hear it.
No, I'm thinking of Thanos. I'm thinking Thanos like gone, reduced to atoms.
Oh, that's a good one. Or the fine, I'll do it myself.
Fine, I'll do it myself.
There was like Black Panther one, wasn't there?
Oh, the one where he's like, as you can see.
Yeah, that one. As you can see, I am not dead.
No, bro, that's so messed up.
I didn't
That
say
shit
what
is funny though.
He's Chadwick Boseman, bro.
Yeah,
That's
rest in
crazy.
peace. Man.
That's why I think in honor of him, we should pick.
But let's be realistic.
That shit is
Oh.
funny, as you can see.
Does that picture of Robert Downey Jr. count? The one where he's like, it's black and white. He's like pointing at the camera.
I don't even know what you're
I
talking
do
about.
not know what.
Never mind.
What about the one
Oh
where...
wait, what?
That's from there?
Guardians.
Guardians 2.
Guardians 2. Yeah, wait, what?
You're talking about the, where like he's looking like, what?
Yeah, that one.
What about the one where Professor Hulk is dabbing? Oh, no, or the one where he's handing Ant-Man the tacos.
Oh yeah, I like that.
What?
You don't remember that?
What? Could you
In
repeat it?
Endgame.
In Endgame, where Ant-Man's eating and then his food flies all over the place from the plane that rocket's flying.
Oh.
And then Hulk hands him
Oh.
tacos.
Or what about where Ant-Man is like, what happened here?
Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna go with wait, what?
That's a good one.
Because it's so
That's
usable.
been the
You
one
can-
that's been like...
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
use
wait,
it
what?
in a lot of
I think
circumstances.
that we
and
still
we
use it,
quote
I
it.
feel like.
We quote it to
Yeah,
each
we
other.
I
do
didn't
it
even
often.
realize we were quoting that every time we
What?
said that. Like, what? I didn't even realize. That's crazy.
Yeah, I like that
That's
one.
that's a good one. So we're going with that one? What?
I'm trying to think of other ones
There's so many.
that I can think of.
I feel like if you can't think of them, it's not a good sign.
That's true.
These are the
I was just
ones-
thinking ones that were just coming to my
Yeah.
head.
Because most of them I'm getting from Endgame were like Infinity
I can do this
War.
all day. That's not even like a...
Yeah.
I like the
I think,
what.
What?
I think amongst our group,
You could use it in a
we
lot of
use that the
contexts.
most.
What?
Yeah.
All right. For the final one in the whole entire awards, best cameo in all of the MCU. Now, for me, this is obvious.
I don't know if it's obvious.
Stan Lee.
Well, yeah, but which one?
All of them.
them.
Oh, my, that's so cheap, bro. Jesus
It's a
fucking
cheap. It's
Christ.
pretty cheap. I love Stanley.
I was gonna say specifically the one from Captain Marvel. He's reading the script to Mallrats.
I knew you were
I
gonna
knew
say
you
that.
were
You
gonna
know
say
when I
that
was
shit.
when I was writing this, I knew you were gonna say that.
Just because Kevin Smith's relation.
He's like,
I wouldn't go with that.
trust me, true believer, or something like
Yeah,
that.
he's like rehearsing his lines in the
Okay.
bus.
That we should just keep naming some cameos. Seth Green is Howard the Duck.
That's a good one.
Is that really a cameo now? He's like
Yeah, but he's cameos.
he was in an episode.
Of what?
And
Of,
nobody,
What
nobody's
If?
seen that shit.
Come on,
But
bro.
we forgot to talk about that show's
Yeah. What if they never made that?
first season was good.
Then what?
It's alright.
Oh, you know what the stupidest decision was? Going back real quick, introducing Captain Carter. They just they just keep
Got
on
real
like
science.
That is a
like
bad
trying to
idea.
bring her back. Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah,
anyways.
it's a stupid decision. Killing the Mr. Fantastic.
Oh, and MC
Black
John
Bolt.
Krasinski.
and-
Yeah. That's why I don't. That's why like.
That was
Multiverse
just
Madness,
fan
that's
service,
why I
by
don't
the
like
way.
it.
That was just
Those
fan
are
service.
cameos also.
Yeah. Ooh, what's his name? John Krasinski as
As Mr. Fantastic.
Chris Evans is Human Torch.
Ooh, that's a good one.
yeah.
It low key gave me chills. I'm gonna lie.
It's good.
You were like in there like screaming like that Soups reaction theater.
No, because I
No,
was.
that shit was crazy.
I was
I remember-
expecting
It's
it.
good.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it either.
One thing I can give that movie credit for is that they
Is the
made those
nostalgia they-
cameos work.
That's true.
Blade,
Eh.
I love him.
I think
love
it's got to
that
be a
movie so
Stan Lee
much.
cameo.
I like this. I think that's a good idea. Go with Stanley.
Is the one where he's the Watcher? That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Oh,
Or they mistake him
yeah.
for Larry King.
Oh, which one was that one?
I think in Iron Man 2.
What about the one where he's in a strip club?
That's a good one too. I like that one.
What about the one where it's like, I got a package for Tony Stank?
I like that one.
Wait, okay, I'm trying to think of his cameo in every movie.
Oh.
Oh, and in Ant-Man where like Luis is telling the story and then like he comes up. That was an unexpected one. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Don't remember that.
Luis is telling I think it's in that scene where
At the end?
yeah,
Mm.
and then like he's talking about how everybody's saying something and then one of them is like,
Oh.
but you guys don't remember that, so
I
it's
don't
obviously not a
remember
good one.
Maybe Avengers 1 where he's like, he's in the party with them and he gets drunk. He has to get carried out afterwards.
yeah.
That's a good one.
Legend.
Yeah.
Or what about the one in Endgame where he's driving in the car and is like,
Oh.
yeah,
Is he the... I don't remember.
he's driving it's right before
They're like
Iron
at a
Man
military
goes to the
base.
military base to get the
Oh, yeah.
and then he has like
Is
the
it
license
bumper
plate that
sticker?
says like
Yeah.
tough something or something like that,
Oh,
and then
yeah. Oh, he's
What
the
is-
hippie.
Yeah, the hippie.
Okay.
That was his last one too.
Yeah.
And
Oh, no, he
also
was in
Infinity.
Captain Marvel, wasn't he? No.
Yeah, but that was after.
Captain Marvel was
yeah.
before.
But yeah.
What was he in that?
I was gonna. I don't know.
I don't
Oh,
know.
it was the Mallrats one.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And then in Infinity, where he's driving the bus.
Is he?
Where
Yeah, but that has to
Ned
do with-
is yelling.
Is he? Oh,
Yeah, that has to do with Peter Parker though. I don't like that.
Oh
No,
my.
God.
I don't like
Who's
Spider-Man.
in Doctor Strange?
Don't remember at all.
I don't even remember
Damn.
either.
I don't remember that movie really, and I've seen it multiple times.
That's crazy how we're not getting like Stan Lee cameos anymore.
That sucks.
Yeah, rest
They
in
should at
peace.
least like put it like a photo of him or
A
something.
mural? Yeah.
Yeah.
A mural would be sick.
What is in Iron Man 3? I feel like there's like a really important one with Iron Man where he's talking to him like a son or something. Isn't there one?
I
like
think
that?
he gives him a speech or something like at an event or something like
Yeah.
that.
I think. I don't know. I know he plays Larry King in one of them as a joke. You know Larry King?
Yeah.
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 The
In one of the
interview.
Iron Mans, he's Larry King, or he's Hugh Hefner. Also,
Oh, that's a good one.
the Playboy guy.
Oh yeah, at the first
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
With the one where Elon Musk is at too.
That one's in Iron Man 3. Oh no, it's one of the Iron Mans he's in.
Yeah,
I think it's
yeah.
Iron Man 2 or 3. I don't know.
Which movie am I thinking of?
But I know he plays Hugh Hefner. He plays Larry King.
Yeah. Who was in Guardians 1? Oh yeah, he was just a random guy.
Yeah.
There's got to be one where he has a line. I feel like
Yeah. There's the Watcher one.
the
Or
you're
there's
talking about
with those
Guardians
dudes
2?
with the big heads.
Yeah, in Guardians 2, right?
Yeah, he's on that little thing.
This
I like
one's-
Tony Stank. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, this is MCU only. Never mind.
Yeah, I like Tony Stank.
Tony Stank.
That's my favorite one.
That's like the first one, right? In the MCU. Was he in?
Need a
Hulk?
package for Tony Stank? Isn't that Civil War?
I thought that was Iron Man.
I think it might be Iron Man.
I thought it happens. It might be Civil War.
It might be.
Yeah, because it's when Don Cheadle's leg is messed up and he visits him at the hospital.
Oh.
I got a package for Tony Stank.
Yeah, and then Don Cheadle's like, "Here you go, Tony Stank."
That sounds. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it. I like that one, but you can go with whatever. I like all of them. So
I like the.
Yeah.
This one's an undercut. This one's very underweighted. And the end credit scenes. No, it's deleted scenes. Deleted scene from Incredible Hulk. Hulk jumps off a cliff in like an iceberg. It's like somewhere like in the Arctic, and then he jumps off. He lands in the ice. The ice breaks, and in the ice you see Captain America.
oh, I don't remember that. Yeah.
I like
Stan
that.
Lee's in this?
No, the cameo. He's
Oh.
talking about
Man,
Chris
fuck
Evans.
Stanley, bro. That shit cheap.
He's saying Chris Evans is cameo.
Oh,
or
okay. So
Captain America.
We're doing a
cameo.
non-Stan Lee one.
I don't know.
If you want to go with the Stanley one, then sure.
I'm cool with that.
If we do a non-Stan Lee one, then it's gonna
I
be
like-
difficult.
If we do a non-Stanley one, I'm gonna go
What
Chris
about-
Evans as Human Torch.
What about what's his name in Multiverse of Madness? The one who always comes out in Sam
Oh, Bruce
Raimi's
Campbell?
movies? Yeah.
Bruce Campbell. Because he does have like a bunch of cameos.
I hate that appearance, by the way.
Why?
Where he's
Because
just
it was
beating
cheap.
himself up.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I think he was like a hot dog vendor or something.
Yeah, he's beating himself up.
Oh. That's who we go to. Stan Lee.
Charlize Theron in Multiverse of Madness.
She's in that.
Exactly. So good. Yeah, she's at the end. She comes and gets Tony. And,
Oh,
not Tony. Doctor Strange. To
she has
Apollo.
a cool name. I forgot what it was.
Yeah, don't know.
I feel
She's
like
a
the
purpose.
only way to end this would be to honor Stan Lee
Oh my
by giving
fucking
him,
God.
giving him a best cameo. I mean, to be fair, he does have the best cameos.
It's true. I like the. I like Tony Stank.
I'm on one that makes me feel good.
Then you could do the Mallrats one.
Yeah,
I'm
you
cool
do the
with that.
Mallrats one. I'll do a
That
different
one, or like the one in which one was his last one?
in Endgame.
Yeah.
No, I think
he had
No,
one after.
Far From Home?
I think he had one in Far From Home, right?
I think he did. Yeah, but I just don't. It's forgettable. That's why I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't.
I'm gonna go with the Captain Marvel one then.
I like that one.
I mean,
Because
I do
he's
like that
practicing
movie.
his lines because it's
I understand.
it's well known that he's bad at
Yes,
like.
but
reading
you're
his
only
lines.
picking that because
It's
has to do with
Kevin
Kevin
Smith.
Smith, and we all know that.
Well, it's
they don't know
also
that.
very endearing.
You know what?
Cause she's like about to punch him, and then she.
I'll go with that too
I like
because
that
it does feel like
It's like a love
it's
letter.
more yeah, it's like heartfelt to not only just Stan Lee, but not in the MCU
Yeah.
only. You know what I mean? Like his
Yeah.
life. Like that's actually Stan Lee.
That's Stan Lee reading his lines, bro.
Yeah. So I'll go with that.
Okay.
And
I got it written down. I got all the awards.
all right.
I want to recap.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, we'll recap real quick.
Okay.
Phase 1, the first one was most compelling transformative origin story. We chose Iron Man.
Yep.
Best Phase 1 villain, we chose Loki. Best MCU moment, I have Shakespeare in the Park. I thought that was funny the way I phrased that.
Okay.
Best sidekick, Don Cheadle. Basically, what it was.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, there weren't many
Yeah.
choices.
Better than remembered, I am Iron Man at the end of Iron Man.
Yeah.
Phase 2, most ambitious movie, right? Or scene or
Yeah.
whatever. That was Guardians of the Galaxy. Most what the fuck moment is Captain America working for Hydra in
Yeah.
Winter Soldier. Best end credit scene, Luis and Ant-Man at the end. Best use of music, Come and Get Your Love in the beginning of Guardians of the Galaxy.
Iconic. Changed the MCU.
Most complicated, it was most
Most
complicated.
overcomplicated.
Yeah, most overcomplicated, Thor the Dark World.
Yep.
Phase 3, it was the most shocking moment or scene.
Yeah.
Avengers Assemble at the end of Endgame.
Yep.
All right. The best villain, Baron Zemo.
We were excluding Thanos.
Yeah, excluding
Excluding
Thanos,
Thanos.
obviously. Best intro to a character, Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Highest stake scene or moment, Thanos about to snap at the end of Endgame.
Yep.
Best one-liner, should have aimed for the head.
Yeah.
All right. Phase 4 and 5, MCU is cooked. Award, Thor: Love and Thunder, piece of crap movie. Underrated movie, most underrated movie, Eternals. Well, in fairness, only 2 of us have seen it. Stupidest moment, right?
Stupidest decision made or something
Stupidest
like
decision made, including the Skrulls being or replacing characters
Yeah.
inside the MCU. It was most disappointed is the next award, right? Most disappointed in a movie.
that. Biggest letdown, I think.
There you go. Biggest letdown, Thor 4. The next one is what has given us hope.
Yeah, the MCU's back. The MCU saved.
Yeah.
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 Was
The
MCU
moment that
saved?
made us believe
we
the MCU
put
was back.
still cooked.
Yeah.
And now for the MCU movies as a whole, the best comedic relief, Drax. The best meme, the Star-Lord. What?
I thought we went with the Vision one.
Oh my god.
Wait, what does he say?
I'm not gonna say it.
I just want to know.
Nah, you gotta. I'll say it after.
Is it the
Yeah,
what
I'll
is
find out.
what is love but not love persevering?
Sure.
No, he says
Oh my
something like
fucking
Let
God.
me, last
Alright.
award. The best cameos, Stan Lee reading the Mallrats script in Captain Marvel.
because that's actually Stan Lee. He's not playing a different character.
Yeah.
That's Stan Lee.
That's true.
It's the one time he's playing Stanley.
Yep. And with that, that's the end of the episode. I know that was a long one, but we had a lot to go through. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like. I've been Brandon. This has been Bryan, Isaac, and we'll catch you in the next episode. Bye.